Previously on the Will Rock Morning.
The story you're doing isn't like dates. It's but you wouldn't normally think. It sounds like a hookup.
No, it doesn't say bang though. Not necessarily. You don't have to stick it in every time you see or go out on a date with somebody.
What? Page advice for Leah quoting now. You don't have to stick it in every time you go out on a date.
We're rock, 5 to 10 on your clock, drinking on the job non-stop, choking on the trying not to hold ride the world for we'll rock. You know the stupid won't stop. A giant tear in the parking lot. Joking last party picking in the night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll rock. Tell me, we'll rock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tuesday. I'm so happy it's Tuesday. I'm so happy it's Tuesday. Turn around. Tuesday, Tuesday. Tuesday, today is Tuesday.
3, 2, 1. You don't have to stick it in every time you see or go out on a date with somebody.
Broadcasting live from the G spot and from the Nipple. It's the crown jewels of connoisseur media, the Will Rock Morning Show with regional treasure Tom Keith and his snack who's got nipple dog Leah. What is that? Okay, Leah cannot work right now. The cat ran outside. Oh, was something. I will stall while you go to your errant cat. So, how's everybody today? Leah's off searching for nipple. Dogs, nurse, cat. I don't know what's going on. So Leah's dog had emergency surgery yesterday. Let me catch those of you up who are just joining us and apparently was having some girl dog issues. And, hi, are you back? So is this cat an outside cat or? But it won't run off. I'm worried now. Do you need to go chase it? I don't want it to run off and get hit by a car. Do you have children you can wake and tell them to go catch the cat? Well, that solution kind of writes itself then, doesn't it? If he's under the grill. You got any teriyaki sauce? Huh? What? What's for lunch? Cat, it's what's for lunch. It's what's for dinner. Jade. All right. We'll talk to her. How is she? Like it was girl dog problems, and you're helping her with that. She was going to shuffle off. Is that what you're saying? Well, she needs to stop getting around like she does, Anyway, and all the boys to the deaf cat. That's the deaf cat? So you can't call it and say come back. Nothing. Oh my god. It's so. What about Dexter's? Dexter, it's a zoo there. Oh, well, don't swear, Leah. I trust you. There's no delay. We'll run it up. You worried about swearing this morning? Probably. So is somebody gonna go get the kitty cat? Okay, all right. I'll fix time too. The cat has been gotten. For those of you just tuning in, the cat has been gotten. We have success. The kitty is fine. Ryan has saved the day. Breaking news. Breaking news. The cat has been gotten. All right, we go live to Mobile One, and Leah's on. There's a beautiful pussy. Leah's petting her pussy now on camera, on TomTube. Leah's pussy is safe and secure. She's got it up against her face. And there is Deaf Cat has been saved. All right. Everybody okay? Can we start the show now? All right. So your mic is on. TomTube is 2, right? No, TomTube is 3.
3.
So I won't send you back to you. Now you should be on TomTube.
Okay.
Thank your mother for complaining.
No, it wasn't my mom. It was the wise woman 1969.
Thank you, wise woman 1969. We're having some. I'm board hopping. I'm also on the air, and Leah is home alone now. All the animals have run off. Her husband is at work. She's just gonna drink some wine and sit on her back porch like she always does.
I may.
All right, you gotta turn the input up on the camera. The input. You see the input one? There's 2 that are return volume, and then there's the input volume. It's by it. You got it?
Yeah.
Turn that up for a while.
Is that better?
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
All right. That's good.
Here we are.
Don't yell into the microphone now. Just how you were. All right.
Hey, how's it going? Is that better?
All right. Look at us now. We're broadcasting live from the G Spot at the world famous Gurney Mills Mall and from Nipple Hospital. Well, that could be a good soap opera, Nipple Hospital. Today on Nipple Hospital, will Leah's cat survive? Will Nipple Dog stop bleeding all over the place? Is Dexter next? Find out on Nipple Hospital. So everybody's okay. We're good now, right?
We can start the show.
All right. Useless morning quiz for today. 3% of people admit they cried while blank. We will get you the answer. I believe it's living Leah's life is the answer.
Be a lot higher.
We will get you the answer live from the G Spot and from Nipple Hospital. Coming up next on Will Rock. Oh, it's going to be an interesting day.
It's not summer until you take a trip to
Useless morning quiz for your Tuesday morning, live from Nipple Hospital, Leah, and me back here in the WIIL Rock Studios. Let's see what we got for you. 3% of people admit they cried. Wow.
Oh my gosh, opening your phone and the camera is front facing.
Opening your phone and the camera is, I don't even know what that means.
You go to like take a picture on your camera and you open it up and it's your face.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
Because you realize how ugly you are.
Oh,
You've never had that happen to you? Everyone has had that happen.
No, I've not.
You opened your camera and it was facing front.
I've opened my camera and had it facing front, but I've never cried because of I'm just used to not looking good, I guess.
Well, that's right. This is 3% of people, so it's a smaller percentage.
I feel like you're in the 3%. You seem like you're speaking with passion. Voice of experience. No comment you want to say? You don't want to say. All right. That is not
or when you try to go into, you've had a rough night and you try to go into your facial recognition, it doesn't
recognize you. That I've had. I don't cry, but I've had that happen. I'm like, wow. No, I'm like, I'm so stoned that my phone doesn't recognize me. That's the only time that happens. I look like I have Chinese eyes. That was a Pete Townsend album. All the best cowboys have Chinese eyes because they say that's what you have when you're stoned. It's racially inappropriate now. Mm-hmm. But that was the term back in the day.
Was the term they used.
Of course, it was inappropriate. Anyway.
Oh, how about trusting a hot pocket?
Trusting a hot pocket. Oh my God. These are some of life's worst things, Leah. Oh, but you just want the hot pocket. And it's so free. It's like lava inside those things. That's real.
Or frozen salad and you chip it too.
Oh, I've not had that. I just overcook mine. I use the crisping sleeve. I'm a good citizen. Anyway.
How about, the low-hanging fruit would be after passionate love.
I've never cried after that, but I've noticed that most of the women that I'm with do immediately. So yeah,
I've definitely cried after.
Or swear at me and storm around the house. It could go either way. I got one now that really, I trip her trigger. So
wow,
yeah,
high five,
virtual high five. There we go. We did it on time too.
We were good. I looked at your elbow.
Yeah. We're having so much fun. You're at home and I'm here, and
we should do this all the time.
We should do this all the time, except maybe I'll be at home in Portland and you'll be here. This is
we
working
do that.
good.
You're going to be gone the next couple of days.
Yeah. Well, I'll be in Vegas. I ain't getting up.
Okay.
All right. You give up?
No, give me one more. But
3% of people admit they've cried. Wow. You're not going to like this hint. Your predecessor had this problem.
While cutting cheese?
It's not while cutting cheese. I guess that was too specific. She was sappy. She would, like during a commercial. 3% of people admitted they've cried during a commercial. I've gotten
Sarah McLachlan?
I've gotten choked. Right. I've gotten choked up during commercials, but I've never actually cried.
Okay. That's the answer?
That is it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I've definitely cried. Yeah. In the arms of...
Is that the only one, the Sarah McLachlan? Yeah.
That's the only one that comes to the top of the dome. But
yeah, she cried during everything. Those videos where they show where the military are getting back with their family and they surprise them, whatever. Yeah. If I wanted to make her cry, I'd just send her one of those.
Why would you ever want to make somebody cry?
I don't know.
Crying's good.
That's what women do after sex all the time. I thought it was a good thing. I don't know.
You thought they love to cry.
They just love to after sex with me. They sob and then they pack their things, call their family, and leave. I don't know. 6:43.
Mostly cloudy and 87 for today. 68 and rain overnight. 90 tomorrow. But guess what?
I didn't want sports yet.
More rain.
More
rain.
Is
71 in Zion right now, 72 in Crystal Lake. And it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. A 5-vehicle crash on 94 in Racine County injured 2 people early Sunday morning. Deputies say a 30-year-old Racine woman was trapped after being rear-ended and flown to Frederick Hospital with serious injuries, while a 53-year-old man had minor injuries. Northbound lanes were closed for about 5 hours, and the crash remains under investigation. A mother and daughter were stabbed during an attempted robbery outside a store in Waukegan Saturday night. Police say an armed suspect approached the woman, demanded property, and stabbed both victims before fleeing. Their injuries were reported as non-life threatening, and investigators are searching for the suspect. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. Go to prattschimney.com. Did you watch the Brewers game last night, Tom?
I did not.
Well, they outlasted the Athletics 15-14 in 12 innings in a wild game that featured, wait for it, 11 homers.
See, I'm going tomorrow night. I would like them to save some of the excitement for tomorrow night.
So it was the fourth game in Major League history with at least 29 runs and 11 homers.
Yeah.
29 runs and 11 homers. It's insane.
In my luck, I'll probably see a no-hitter. Double no-hitter.
They're working that direction. Cubs were off. They visit Colorado to play the Rockies tonight. White Sox were also off. They play at home against Atlanta Braves tonight. San Antonio Spurs, they handed the New York Knicks their first loss in 46 days. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup final is tonight with the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Carolina Hurricanes, up 2-1. And last, but certainly not least, did you watch this game?
I don't know. I'm looking for the score right now. Tell me the score. They won.
I don't know.
They won.
I think maybe 5-4, 4-3, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Won.
Calder Cup finals are set.
Yeah.
They won.
Calder
Chicago
Cup
Wolves
finals.
will face. What are the Marlies?
I don't know. I don't
Stupid.
know. I've gone through this before and I don't really care. So who are they playing?
They're playing the Toronto Marlies.
All right. The Calder Cup finals are set. The Chicago Wolves are going to the finals.
Yep.
Game 1 Friday there in Toronto.
Nope.
Game 1 Friday here.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Game 1 Friday here.
Yep.
Game 2 Sunday here.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3, 4, 5 in Toronto. And then game 6 on the 21st here. Game 7 on the 23rd here, if necessary, these games. So,
yeah.
So Friday and Sunday, Wolves, All-State Arena,
Yep.
7 o'clock Friday, 3 o'clock Sunday. Tickets available right now. You can go to ChicagoWolves.com. Let's go out, and they're in the finals for the Calder Cup.
We have to go.
I think Friday. I don't know which day. I think that we'll go to the Friday game. We don't. We have a 5:01, don't we? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we got to go to a game, right?
Yes.
Or we wait until they
absolutely.
come back and they get to game 7 and they win at game 7 on Tuesday, June 23rd. How many times can you say you've been at a championship game? I've only been to 2 championship end the season games, Arena Bowl 13 and the World Series where the Texas Rangers beat the Arizona Diamondbacks in Arizona. I was at those games. So I've seen teams win championships. It's very exciting. And I think hopefully they'll take it to game 7 and do it, right?
The only thing is I don't want it to be in the reverse of what I want, right? So I don't want to go. It would be exciting to be at a game 7, but to be at a game 7 and have them lose, like that would.
You're a lot of fun at parties.
Sorry.
Anyway, we'll get rolling with more live from Nipple Hospital. Leah at home with Nipple Dog will get an update on her status too coming up on WIIL Rock.
At Classic Toyota, you get more than a great deal on a great selection of Toyota models. You get their best price, first time, every time. Buy with total confidence thanks to the Drive and Decide exchange policy. Change your mind? No problem. Plus, price promise and other buyer guarantees as part of the Classic Advantage package at no charge. You're covered every step of the way. Get the details at ClassicDirectToyota.com. Then visit Classic Toyota in Waukegan. Right place, right price, right now.
The search for the temporary fix. It's led you back there again, in the pharmacy aisle, looking for the new and improved pill or spray that will clear up your stuffy nose. And you'll give it a try because at least it helps you breathe, right? Yeah, it does. And it may work, but it's hurting you more than it's helping. I'm Dr. Madan Kandula with Advent, where we've pioneered simple solutions to nasal breathing problems without the pain and inconvenience of surgery. In-office procedures like balloon sinuplasty require 0 surgical cuts, little to no downtime, and can have you breathing better in just 20 minutes. There are few, if any, practices that have been performing the balloon sinuplasty procedure longer than Advent. That's why we're a global destination for those living with nasal breathing problems. Visit AdventKnows.com to see if you're a candidate for balloon sinuplasty, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better.
Breathe well with simple
Start your summer fun at the premier Windy City Boat and Yacht Show. Discover cruisers and sailboats, new in brokerage, plus electronics and accessories. Chicago's new in-water boat show, June 12th through 14th. Burnham Harbor. Tickets at WindyCityBYS.com.
Useless morning info for your Tuesday. A Cumberland High School, Illinois graduating class, 72 graduates. Did you have twins in your class?
Yes, I had twins since, and they were some of my best friends since kindergarten. I grew up with twins.
Just the one set, identical. Yeah, is that what
identical girl twins?
We had none in my class, but we did have two sets of identical twins in one of the classes after me. So that was exciting.
Is that your second class? No,
even after that. If I had gone 6, I believe they would have been there. So
it's crazy because now there are so many.
Yeah, right. So this class, 72 graduates, 5 sets of twins. So 10 out of 72 were part of twins. That's
insane.
If you don't have somebody that looks like you at school, you're weird. In that case, it's like an episode of V or something. PepsiCo now delivering Doritos, Cheerios, and other products to stores in Arizona with 35 driverless trucks. So there's that. But usually like stuff like that, vendor stuff, they go in and they stock the shelves themselves. So who's doing that now? If the trucks are driverless, I hope the trucks don't drive down the aisles and crush people. And it seems like they got some bugs to work. I don't know what they're doing exactly. Golden Tempo, did you see this? Won the Belmont Stakes over the weekend.
No.
Won the Kentucky Derby. Won the Belmont Stakes. Didn't go in the Preakness. So could have won the Triple Crown. They wouldn't have been a bunch of pussies.
But I like that they didn't. I like that they didn't force that poor horsey to go out there and run.
Yeah. And also they're kicking themselves feverishly now for not. Sure. They could have won. That's a $1 billion mistake right there. The new song by what's her name? The
T Swift,
the girl with the guy in the football.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, her new song from the new Toy Story movie. Apple Music's biggest country single of 2026, shattering streaming records. It's the movie from the new Toy Story. What's it called? I don't know.
I knew it. I knew you, or I knew you. I knew it.
I know you too, like but can we stay on topic here, please? I don't know what the song is called. I know you know me, Leah. It's all good. Sean Penn has commented that he will never attend another award show again, which is easy when you don't win any awards, I guess. So there's that. Shawnee. I will also not attend any award show.
Did he say why? What's his beef?
I don't know. Probably is not winning awards. I don't know. And finally, this is, sad news time of the year. NBC announcing what shows aren't going to make it to next year.
Oh, no.
The Hunting Party, which looks pretty cool. It's like a bunch of serial killers or something escape and they got to go find them or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a blast.
Brilliant Minds, which is a doctor thing. Stumble, never heard of. Karamo, Karamo, never heard of it. My fault, it's canceled, I guess. The Steve Wilkos Show. Remember, he was the muscle behind Jerry Springer. Yeah. He was a nice guy. Law and Order, Organized Crime. So if you're in the mob, good news for you there. The Kelly Clarkson Show being canceled. I kind of like her. Maybe we'll get more of those Wayfarer commercials. Access Hollywood and Access Daily. There will no longer be any access. So there you go. That's what's being canceled by
there
NBC.
Hasn't been any here in a while.
Yeah. 6:52.
Mostly cloudy and 87 today.
All right. Coming up, Leah live from home, and we'll get another update on Nipple Dog status. And Ticket Tuesday, what's in Leah's house instead of what's in her mouth? We'll play that. You got your chance to win on Ticket Tuesday. Coming up on Will Rock. That's the Offspring on Will Rock. Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show. Leah live at Nipple Dog Command. Nipple Dog with emergency surgery yesterday, and we're all very concerned about Nipple Dog. Jade.
Yeah, see, you need to be nicer to her.
I didn't cause her malady.
I know, but now we have to stop being so mean to her.
Do we? What do you mean mean? Do I not pet her and rub her and kiss her?
Don't
and
rub her belly
I...
right now. She's got about a dozen staples.
Oh, jeez. Girl dog problems.
Yeah, we'll talk to her soon.
You
just let me know when.
All right.
She's laying down. She's good.
Well, we'll have to warn. Tom Tube is up and running. We'll have to warn people if that happens because it is terrifying.
She's a beautiful specimen of a donkey.
Terrifying. Anyway, speaking of emergency surgery, you know that kid in Toy Story? They were always worried, you'll shoot your eye out or whatever.
In Toy Story,
not Toy Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. Yeah.
One of the story movies, one of your story films. One of those. Anyway, you know the kid right there always worried he put his eye out with the BB gun. Yeah. The grown-up version of that, and what you'll put out is much more dangerous, much more unforgiving. That is coming up next. It is 7:02.
Mostly cloudy, 87 for today, looking like 68 and rainy overnight, 90 and rain for tomorrow. It's 69 in Kenosha and 71 in Woodstock. What's the wildest thing that you have found when you clean out your refrigerator? Like you go in and you're like, oh, like for me, maybe a bottle of dressing that's a couple years old. I'm like, that's gross. This is insane. That is on the way.
Wait a second.
Clean
out your refrigerator?
You don't do that, do you?
I don't want to go in that drawer because there's some stuff in back that is liquefied, and I'm pretty sure it started out as a solid. When things change states of matter, you got to stay away from them. Anyway.
Well, thankfully, this didn't change states of matter. The story would be a lot more concerning. That is on the way. After the 95 WIIL Rock, 95-second update, a 41-year-old Waukegan man, Augustin Arias Jr., has been sentenced to probation after admitting he sold drugs to undercover detectives multiple times near a school. Investigators say the sales happened within 500 feet of Glen Flora Elementary School during an undercover operation last year. Lucas Bilo, 31 of Grays Lake, has been identified as the man killed after authorities say his SUV crashed through a brick sign at Del Webb in Mundelein early Saturday morning. Police found the vehicle and Bilo was pronounced dead at the scene. WIIL Rock Sports. Damn it, I don't have a cough button and I just almost sneezed on the air.
Oh boy, we get in trouble for that.
Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Milwaukee Brewers, they outlasted the Athletics in a super exciting game. 12 innings, 15-14, 11 homers. Cubs, they were off yesterday. They visit Colorado to play the Rockies tonight. White Sox, they were also off. They play at home against the Atlanta Braves tonight. San Antonio Spurs, they won one. They handed the New York Knicks their first loss in 46 days. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final is tonight with the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. They're up 2-1. And the Calder Cup Finals are set. Chicago Wolves will be in it. They're facing the Toronto Marlies, whatever the hell that is. Game 1 Friday night at the Allstate.
Computer, what is a... Well, let me ask her. Let's get it figured out now. Computer, what is a Marley? The Toronto Marlies. What is a Marley? She'll know.
The Toronto Marlies. They're a pro hockey team in the AHL, named after the old Toronto Marlboros junior team. The name Marley comes from that history, not a bird or anything.
Okay, so there's a non-answer. Thank you.
I hate how she goes like she's like a human and having a conversation with us, and she has like.
I get it. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, shut up. I hate how she does that, like that. Oh yeah, like she adds those pauses and stuff.
Did you just say shut up to the AI, Leah? And are you mad that it is trying to communicate us?
No, I'm sorry.
In an understandable manner, because I love the
AI.
I love the AI. The AI is a wonderful thing, and I certainly hope it doesn't have me fed into a grinder so it can grind me up for AI juice. It is 7:05. We'll do your kicker in a little bit. First, we got to warn people not to shoot their dick off. That's just what we do here. That's coming up next on the Will Rock Morning Show.
Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
With the sunshine state of day.
Oh, any reason to say the word groin. You're going to have to get that ready. Don't you have the groin
want
drop?
the whole groin
I need the
drop?
whole,
Oh
I need the
my
whole,
God.
not the whole rewind, just the whole groin
Just all
drop.
the groin.
Yeah.
When I play it, everybody needs to know that it was
One news story.
one news story, and that's how many times we said groin.
Oh, man. Well, this man, he was injured. It hurts.
Where did he get injured, Leah?
Well, I'll give you one guess.
Okay.
He was at a Walmart in Sarasota County, and he was adjusting the handgun in his holster.
Okay. He had an actual gun.
Yeah.
So this guy shot himself in the D, didn't
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah, right in the, and it was like a ricochet too. It was in
What?
the groin and the leg. So it like, boom, boom.
This is a magic bullet. It got them all. All right.
I don't know if it was a magic bullet or just he shot it twice,
yeah.
but also
Good
why
for
are
you?
I have so many questions.
Okay.
Like I'm not a big gun person.
Where was he? The Walmart?
The Walmart.
Well, if you're going to take a firearm,
Walmart, obviously.
Sure, they have
It's
a sign
Florida.
on the door, so that'll stop.
It probably says it's Florida. It probably
It says,
says bring all of your guns.
Y'all coming in? How many guns you got? 2. That's
It's not going to be enough.
That's a little low. We got a guy in back shooting the dick off, so you want to arm yourself in case he comes after your groin. You know what I'm saying? So
So when you adjust your gun, it's in the holster and you adjust it, right?
yeah.
Shouldn't it have like a lock or something on it? Talk to me like I'm a dummy. Yeah.
You'd put a trigger lock on it for when you're not around so that the kids get a hold of it.
But when it's in your holster.
When you're in a holster, you want to be able to get it out like it's a Wild West. Like you're in a gunfight now at the Sarasota Walmart. I like being in a gunfight with you, but I'm trying to stop some bleeding here. Shot myself in the dick. You go ahead and rob the place. I'm a little preoccupied. But be ready, because I'm a good guy with a gun, and if I ever get my penis fixed, I'll be back. So there's gunfight Florida style.
Yeah.
Are they reattaching or anything? Or
it doesn't say that he blew it completely off.
Okay, well that's good. Just got a chunk of it. When I shoot myself in the penis, I try and only get a chunk of it. So because then that grows back around.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want is a lot of scabs on whatever's left of your penis. There's a fun weekend in Florida. Just to get your groin straight.
Groin.
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 What were the
groin? Groin.
Groin?
Groin. Groin.
Groin.
Groin.
Groin. Groin. Groin. Groin.
Groin. Groin.
Groin. Groin. Groin.
Groin.
Groin.
Groin.
Groin.
Mornings on Will Rock.
Whoa.
Tom and Leah, 5 to 10.
No doy. The Rock Station.
Da-na-na-na. Green Day, I Will Rock. Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show 713. I am here. Leah is at Nipple Hospital taking care of little Nipple dog who had emergency surgery yesterday. She's okay, though. She's recovering nicely. She needed 20, what did she need? 24 hours of,
Yeah, like she needs a whole week of just like downtime and rest, but the kids are
Don't we
home
all?
and I didn't want to leave her with them because she needs her medicine at 8 o'clock, and yeah, I had no one to do that. So Ryan's off starting Thursday. I just got to figure out tomorrow.
So that's a yes then? Okay.
It's more than 24 hours
All right,
is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you're on duty for it.
I'm on duty. I'm on duty.
Said duty.
Do you want to see her?
No. Does anyone want to see her?
Be nice. She almost died.
Yeah, that's a shame. Sure. We're gonna show her on TomTube now. Let me get it going so everybody can
Okay,
see.
you want me to go get her?
Yeah. Well, this is what a nipple dog. I'll tell you about. Let's see. What do we got coming up here? Oh, Ticket Tuesday. We'll tell you about that in a little bit, and the deal thingy, the deal drop coming up again this morning. Now, remember last week's deal drop sold out like before 8:30. We'll get you today's deal at 8 o'clock, and it's your chance to get a great deal on something. Tough times, you need to save money where you can, and we've got the deal drop for you. So we're waiting. I'm getting the cameras set up. Here is Nipple Dog on TomTube on Nipple Cam. Look at those nipples. What a little beast. That is a terrifying, terrifying beast. And then she got what? She got stitches. Okay, we're going to look at her. Oh, she got stitches all the way up her belly. This is some of the best radio in the history of radio. Look at this dog's nipples and stitches on her dog parts. There you go. This is simply terrifying. Oh, the humanity of Nipple Dog.
They're staples.
Okay.
Everyone keeps asking, like they see pictures of her and they're like, "Oh, what happened to him? What happened? I hope he's recovering because she does. She looks like
he's a she.
Well, but that's what I'm saying is that he looks like a she or she looks like a he. And I'm like, quite the opposite, that it was her uterus that was the issue.
If you had told me at the beginning of my broadcasting career that one day I would be discussing proper pronouns for a dog on the radio, I would have called you a liar. I'd been saying, what? We'd have to get the dog's pronouns correct now. Okay. So.
Well, because we're talking about something only a she has, right?
Yeah. Let's just say it. How about it? Can we call a dog it, or is that
she does have? Look at her. Call her name.
Jade.
Jade.
Nipple Dog.
She has.
Seems like your arm is pushing her around.
Her eyes remind me
of a space alien,
so
right before it kills you. Right, It the Clown. Is this dog not terrifying? It's It from It.
But she's so sweet. So all $4,500 that I spent, worth every penny.
$4,500.
$4,500.
You are overpaid. You're paying $4,500 to.
I maxed out a credit card.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's fine. That's fine.
I'll worry about it next.
45. You only paid $4,500 plus 29% compounded. So you'll
32 and a half.
32.5% compound. Didn't the president say they were going to lower credit card? Are they doing that?
I don't know.
It's like the maximum interest was going to be. It probably doesn't count for nipple dogs, even if they do.
Look at that sweet face. Like, how do you? And then people were like, "No, absolutely not. I wouldn't spend that kind of money."
She's terrifying.
Like, she's 4. She's
sweet,
4.
She
how do I?
Is she okay though? The thing they fixed is fixed then?
Yeah.
Is there a guarantee or something? You get your money back?
It did not come with a guarantee. I'm like, so if this doesn't work, I'm just out the $4,500.
It doesn't
They
work.
did take a picture of it and show it to me afterwards. I was like, so that could have been something I never needed to see.
Like the actual inside of the dog and the bleeding?
Yes. The pus.
All right. Leah's done. There's Mike's suspension long distance edition. You can look at her dog now, but we don't need to hear it. Ticket Tuesday. We'll tell you what's up with that next on Will Rock. Woo!
Do you live in a home or own a property more than 30 years old? Are you drinking and bathing in water that comes from a lead pipe?
and July 2nd through 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Attention, electricians. Are you making what you should? If you're not making enough, might I suggest you improve that by making more money, by getting real benefits, by becoming a member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 150. Electricians that get fully paid health care, medical HRA accounts, multiple retirement funds, vacation savings, and make more money. As a union electrician, you're going to make more. They get higher wages, real health care, a pension, and a voice. Stop guessing. Stop chasing benefits. Become a union electrician. It's time to quit settling and start getting paid what you are worth. Join IBEW Local 150, where electricians look out for each other. It's non-union electricians. Here's the truth. It's money you're leaving on the table every hour you work. Union electricians make more money. If that's your bottom line on a job, find out what the IBEW Local 150 can do for you. You also get real benefits, and you don't have to beg for raises. Join IBEW Local 150 and get paid what you're worth. Find out more at IBEW150.org. It's actually who let the cat out at Leah's house. The cat escaped earlier. The dog is recovering from major doggy surgery. Lot of is Dexter gonna make a problem now? The big dog, the big old angry dog. Dexter's just like grumpy old man walking around Leah's house.
Seriously, he's got that thing. You know how like dogs get those things on their eyes when they get older. He's got the thing hanging off his face. If anything, like, we needed to probably get Dexter in and drop a couple grand on him.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Or I could just take him out to the farm, And
well, and also, I don't know. I've never had to make these kind of decisions before. Dexter's an older dog. I don't think I would have dropped $4,500 if something happened to Dexter. But again, Jade's 4.
You heard her, Dexter. Don't get sick, because that's the end of you. Again,
not
Dexter.
$4,500. And I watched Tom before me. I watched a family make that decision.
Yeah, it's hard.
And it was the saddest thing
It's
watching.
hard.
The dog had the same thing as Jade.
Yeah.
And it was the saddest thing to watch them walk out with the dog, because the pain that they felt was more than I felt for the money.
Yeah.
You know?
I like if it was George, even if he was older and under like that money, and that's money, man. That's creating struggle. Something else is going to have to go, but you do it, they're members of your family. So we hope little Nipple dog recovers and can go on to terrify the world.
She's
in the way
next to me right now,
in the way that she does,
just very
plotting
very,
to kill you in your sleep.
No, she's just very grateful that I was able to max out a credit card.
She's like, thanks, Mom. I love it. It feels like $4,000 plus 32% compounded. It really does.
Hey, if I pay it off in 6 months, I don't have to pay the 30.
That's all you got to do is use the extra $4,000 that you find in the next 6 months.
Well, seriously,
who doesn't find an extra $4,000 every half year or so?
Well, that's what my girlfriend Meg said that. She was like, oh, when we had to, drop money on one of our animals, like we came up on money, so it will all work out. And I was like, I don't see myself coming up on $4,000.
Leah's plan now
feet pictures
is to go to the casino and just win the money. There's feet. Oh, hold on. If you're going to do that, tell me so I can switch to the moneymaker camera.
Well, no, because they got to send the dollars.
Well, no, you give it away like 30 seconds or something on Pornhub or whatever, and then they go to your site and actually. I have another former coworker who tries to sell stuff like that online and is an embarrassing.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to that extreme, but I'll sell feet pictures and
just the feet, only the feet,
or just like I don't know. I got to talk.
Did I see your weenus? Would you show your weenus on camera? I'll give you $5. Oh yeah. Oh, there's your weenus. Get it right up. Now I want you to reach over with your, because this is what they do on.
Okay, I'll rub my weenus.
Is you can make requests during the. Oh yeah, rub your weenus. Yeah, slowly in circles like that. Oh yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom for a little bit.
Okay.
I gotta.
That will be $50.
Well, you are not cheap. Ticket Tuesday today. We've got tickets for Summerfest, which starts a week from Thursday on Milwaukee's lakefront. We've got tickets for the Summer of '99 and Beyond night 1, which is the Limp Bizkit Cypress Hill night. And we've got tickets for Mastodon. All thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. What's in Leah's house is the name of the game, and we'll play coming up in a little bit. So later on this morning. I don't know. Do you have an item that do you have something in mind?
Yeah, we have to flush that out or flush it out. What is it called?
We have to flush that out. That's what I would do with any of the bits on this show is flush them out. I think the whole show actually could be flushed out, if you know what I'm saying. So, Ticket Tuesday, your chance to win with some of the crap at Leah's house. We don't know how we're doing it, but we are doing it. That's coming up. It's Blur now on 95 WIIL Rock.
'95 will rock. '95 will rock.
Shine out on Will Rock, Channel Will Rock Morning Show 7:31, about a half hour away from today's deal drop. Remember, last year sold out in less than a half hour, so you're going to want to get in on that.
Wow, last year. It feels like it was
week's.
just last week.
I don't know. I got a lot going on in here, okay? I'm doing what used to be 6 people's jobs now. So
I'm sorry. I know this overcomplicates your job, too, having me at home.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I've got a little kiosk out at the mall. I'm selling those rubber band things that you shoot up in the sky. I just stand out there and I say, hey, what? And just people walk by, they won't even make eye contact with me.
Well,
so
this is you helping me pay for Jay's bills.
Right. That's what I'm doing. So
she appreciates
$4 grand plus 32.5%. I mean, how long can it take to pay off other than longer than her life? Yeah. But you're a good dog mom and you're staying home with her, and that's good for you. Plus, this is a good test of our system and our equipment and how the show sounds when one of us is remote and one of us is in the studio for when I move to Portland. So this is a good little test run.
I think it will work just fine.
We're also live on TomTube. Thank you. I'll get the
move to Portland. Okay. That's fine.
Are you trying to get rid of me? Do I offend? Did I not put deodorant on?
Fart sometimes.
I do fart, and I always thought that I was getting away with it because Leah had her headphones on.
But they are not as loud as your headphones. So
she could hear
my
farts even with her headphones on, and I know she's not even hearing these. She doesn't. And
I hear
you could.
Anyway. And I smell them.
All right. Speaking of good smelling, deal drop coming up at 8 o'clock this morning. Our weekly deal. Last week's sold out in 20-some minutes. This week's equally as valuable. So it's coming up at 8, and it will sell out again, I am sure. And this time I am going to get in on it because I am going to launch the page and immediately click on the link and do the thing. It's really easy to buy, right? Like you did it last week. I stopped when I was in the process, and then it sold out. I stopped, but it was, how long did it take you to buy it last week?
It was easy once we found the link, but I think we fixed that because I was having to send people the link on the back end.
Okay. I like sending them the link on the back end. Is that a colloquialism for something? What did you do last night? Send her the link on the back end. Ooh, the back end. She must like you. So yeah, it's pretty simple. It'll sell out fast. And I'm going to try and get in on it this week. The deal drop coming up 7:33.
Mostly cloudy, 87 for today, 68 in rain overnight. It's going to be another rainy day tomorrow with a high of 90. It's 74 in Antioch right now and 73. In Palatine, craziest thing you have found when cleaning out your fridge, unless you're Tom, who doesn't ever clean out their fridge.
A human head. A severed human head.
No. But that story is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock. 95-second update.
That was only crazy because I wasn't looking for the head. I was looking for the sweetbreads. I wanted like the liver and the spleen and stuff. I don't know. I still don't know where those got to. So
the liver and the spleen, you usually freeze
delicious.
Those. Freezer.
I'll look in the freezer when I get home. Thank you.
That is coming up after news. Matthew Zamorano of Woodstock, 31, facing multiple felony charges after prosecutors say he repeatedly punched a woman during a domestic dispute, then drove away recklessly and crashed his car into a Woodstock townhouse where a family of 4 was sleeping. The woman suffered injuries while the 2 adults and 2 children inside the home were not hurt. He's being held in jail pending trial. Fernando Torres, 19 of Woodstock, has pleaded guilty and been sentenced to community service after prosecutors say he attacked a 15-year-old inside the vestibule of a Walmart in Algonquin. He was sentenced to public service as part of a plea agreement. The case is now closed following sentencing. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118. Think about your future. Check out UA Local 118's apprenticeship program. Milwaukee Brewers, they win it in 12 innings. A wild game against the Athletics that featured 11 homers. 15-4 was the score. Cubs were off yesterday. They visit Colorado. They're playing the Rockies tonight. White Sox, they were also off. They will play against the Atlanta Braves tonight. San Antonio Spurs handed the New York Knicks their first loss in 46 days. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final is tonight with the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. They're up 2-1. Calder Cup Finals, those are set, and yes, our Chicago Wolves are in them. They'll be facing the Toronto Marlies. Game 1 is Friday night at the Allstate. And finally, Thomas, what is the craziest thing that you ever found when cleaning out your fridge or freezer? Either or.
I really haven't found anything crazy. I've had a pretty standard fridge and freezer life. That's kind of embarrassing for me.
My fridge freezer life is
It's
just
been,
average.
below average. Like literally
Nothing.
nothing.
Of
I
excitement.
talk about that liquefied lettuce in a bag, but that was not in mine. That was in the work fridge. The work fridge has been a little more exciting.
Oh my gosh, the work fridge is it was gross.
Horrible.
We cleaned it out recently, but didn't find this. A Southern California woman in her 80s. Okay, so imagine this imagine grandma,
Little old lady.
old lady. She's cleaning out her garage. She gets to, I remember thinking people that had a second fridge or freezer were rich. Did you feel that way when you were younger?
Yeah. I'm like, wait a second. They'd have like a freezer in the garage, and you go and open it, and there'd be like not like the 8-pack of freeze pops we had, but they'd have like a 64-pack of freeze pops and meat wrapped in paper. I'm like, that's from the real meat store.
Mm-hmm. That's how you knew you made it.
Last week's deal drop was from that 15 Lakes butcher shop, and I'm like, that's real meat.
That's real meat.
They would have real meat in their freezer. I'd be like, what does that taste like? And then there'd be like a head and a leg and all that stuff. I'm like, wow, those look real, man.
But when you have that second freezer or fridge, you tend to forget about things that are out there. I like my sister. I talk to her about this all the time.
Frosty stuff. You find a piece of fish that's covered with more frost than fish.
Exactly.
Than there is. Yeah.
Because you got double the cleaning to do, right? So that's where this little old lady's at. She was cleaning out her garage freezer, and she discovered, Tom, 20 sticks of live dynamite.
I mean, you really do have to freeze your dynamite. Everybody knows that.
Where else do you keep your dynamite?
Right, but in your freezer. Is that a thing, like keeping dynamite fresh or something?
I have no idea, and you're going to be pissed because the answer is not in here because
they don't tell you why.
So, well, there's a reason there's no why. So she had no idea why they were there. She called the police. They obviously took it seriously. Bomb squad showed up. They had to evacuate nearby homes. They said that had the dynamite exploded, the 20 sticks, that it could have potentially leveled the area, right? Causing significant damage to the whole neighborhood. It did not. They were able to get the dynamite out, and they are assuming that they belong to her husband. Okay.
Known dynamite freezer man.
Well, because why else would they be in there other than if they were from the guy that person she had been living with forever? They can't ask him about it
just
because
narrow it down. He's not like, he's dead.
He's dead.
Well, and he did die in an odd frozen dynamite explosion. So there's that. Why you freeze? Maybe the freezer is just like people put money and drugs in their freezer because they think that the cops aren't going to look in the freezer. That's the first place you're looking because you want to be, the cop that breaks the next Dahmer story. Let's look in the freezer, right?
Yeah.
It's like when the cops pull you over and you stick something under your seat. They'll never look there.
That's the first place they're going to look.
Right. The freezer. So,
or you put it in your crotch, they're going to look there eventually too.
You put it in your chotch.
Well, that's why I don't understand. Like when people get to jail and they got stuff up there, I'm like, they were going to look there eventually.
In your chotch, as you so eloquently put it. Have you ever had to chotch something?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever been a
Just my
lesbian?
man.
Do you remember that lesbian show? Remember that lesbian TV show?
Oh, the Orange is the New Black?
No, Joni Loves Chachi.
Oh, was that a real thing?
Because there was a TV. Never mind. That joke would have landed if you were just a little bit older.
Morning Show.
I think you're going to have to get songs to get Tom fired, buddy. What is the song? The Loneliest Color? Is that a song? Or
It's not easy being green. One of the most, it's about being green.
But is that the loneliest color?
The loneliest color.
What am I thinking of right now?
Computer, is green the loneliest color?
Oh, wow. Interesting question. Sherwin-Williams just named Offbeat Green.
Shut up!
Oh, she stole your story.
Shut up!
We don't need you.
Shut up!
Not easy being green.
No, but there's not a Kermit song. There's what's the song I'm thinking of?
One is the loneliest number.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so here's the problem. All the things they teach in kindergarten, Leah has confused. Colors, numbers. It's not easy being one is the loneliest number of green with your A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Apodecki, Jacob, and awkward stew. It says.
Stop it, my stomach hurts.
So if it's a letter or a color or anything, how to line up, she confuses that. All the things from kindergarten, the big four, lining up letters, numbers, and colors. Leah has confused. That explains so much about you. Sitting quietly, crisscross applesauce, or Indian style. Sorry, that's what we called it when I was a kid.
Oh, I always sit crisscross.
I know. Even
right
in
now.
your chair, that is just weird. So you got that part right, and you know what it's called. But when it comes to colors, letters, and numbers,
it's
just a hodgepodge in your brain.
Damn it! I thought it was the loneliest color.
What color do you want your new car to be, Leah? C. Really? How many passengers should it fit? Green. What? All right. So
I totally screwed this up.
Really? All right. Well,
Monday.
We'll do the best we can. It is Monday.
Oh my gosh.
On Tuesday, she knows all her colors, numbers, and letters. Tune in tomorrow for colors, letters, numbers.
The loneliest color.
Green is the loneliest color that you ever won. It's not easy being one. Anyway, then I sang Abadeki, Jekyll and Awkward Stew. It says, you know what that is? That's Big Bird trying to read the alphabet off the sidewalk. Abadeki, Jekyll and Awkward Stew. It says, it's the most incredible word I've ever seen. Abadeki, Jekyll and Awkward Stew. It says, I'm not sure exactly what it means.
Are you getting this all right?
It starts out like an A word, as anyone can see. And somewhere in the middle, it gets awfully weird to me. Abadeki, Jekyll and Awkward. It's a song. It's the alphabet. Big Bird sings it. If that's off the top of my head, this is the kind of things I memorized while other children were learning to be doctors and lawyers. That's what I got.
That's what you got.
Yeah.
Well, Sherwin-Williams, as this bitch was saying, has just named its loneliest color. It's the one that's rarely purchased. Okay. The color is called
something green, sea green or foam green.
Offbeat green. It looks like a broccoli or like an asparagus soup. Snot.
Yeah.
So, for what it's worth, they're trying to raise its profile by working with LeBron James's foundation.
They want more people to like this color.
Okay. Where they'll be using it, including on the front door, and they're calling it the loneliest color angle in a new campaign. So, if you order Offbeat Green, you're going to be entered into a sweepstakes, all right, for a chance to win a basketball signed by LeBron James and $1,000 Sherwin-Williams gift card.
To which you can buy any color other than
Can
that.
I tell you?
Nobody wants that.
The loneliest color?
Yeah.
My all-time favorite color. That is why I'm doing this story.
What is it?
Offbeat green.
Offbeat green. You actually know that color?
Seeing this color?
Wow. You love offbeat green. Describe it. What green is it?
It is, well, they said it's like a asparagus or broccoli soup. I would say it's like a deep lime, but like mixed with snot colored green.
Deep lime mixed with snot is offbeat green to you? You know what that sounds like mixed with snot? It sounds like beat off green is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's beat. That is puke.
I love it. I love that color.
It's beat off green.
I would. If
yeah.
you're having that color after you're done doing that, you need to see a urologist.
More than that, you need to. All right. Let's see if I got it right.
That is some kind of word. Whoa!
He sees the alphabet on the sidewalk.
It's the most remarkable word I've ever seen.
Akademki, Jekyll and Dr. Stu, it is. I wish I knew exactly what I mean. It starts out like an A word, as anyone can see. But somewhere in the middle, it gets awfully queer to me. Academic. See, I changed it to weird because you can't say queer anymore for strange things.
I ever find out just what this word can mean? I'll be the smartest bird the world has ever seen.
So there you go. I told you I didn't make that up.
That was impressive that you knew that off the top of your head.
Kind of stupid mush that's in the brain of Tom.
Mornings on WIIL Rock. Tom and Leah, 5 to 10, the Rock Station.
Did you know that Everclear is coming to downtown Antioch this summer? The Village of Antioch and Raymond Chevrolet Kia are pumped to welcome Everclear to kick off their It's Thursday summer concert series next month, Thursday, June 11th at the Antioch Band Shell. Downtown Antioch offers local restaurants, boutiques, antique shops, and so much more. Come for the afternoon or enjoy an extraordinary night out. Follow Antioch on Facebook for fun events all year long. Historic Antioch is your summer fun destination. Start planning now at enjoyantioch.com.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi? And get this, what if you could keep it at the same price for 5 years? During the Xfinity Summer Savings Event, now through June 15th, new customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi, just $50 a month for 5 years. And get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, like super intelligent Wi-Fi with a sixth sense. Plus, add one line of Xfinity Mobile Select and you can save an average of $60 a month over Verizon and AT&T. You can even try it free for a year. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities during the Xfinity Summer Savings Event. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Savings based on 1 gig internet and 1 mobile select line compared to similar Verizon and AT&T plans over 5 years. After 12 months, regular rates apply to mobile select. Xfinity internet required. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable.
Get ready to hear more of the stories from Florida. Get ready to hear more of the crazy from Florida with the Sunshine State Update. With the Sunshine State Update.
Taken. Florida edition.
Taken like Liam Neeson. I have a very particular set of skills. I will find you and I will kill you. That Taken?
That Taken.
Okay.
I'm so glad we're on the same
That's terrifying.
page. A 76-year-old woman in Florida has been sending all of her monies to Liam Neeson.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That tied in nicely then. I have a very particular set of skills. I will come to Del Webb. I will come to the swimming pool and I will grab you and throw you in unless you send me the money.
So her family, right, are like trying to tell her, like, she's 76, she's being scammed. This is sad.
Not the
But her
real Liam
family's
Neeson.
trying-
Yeah.
Her family, trying to let her know, like, this is not a thing. So
Right.
she
You should watch because this is going to happen with your father who's in Florida at some point. Who's he going to give his money to though? Like
you.
like a stripper or something.
You.
Me?
No, not you. You.
Me.
You.
Who's you?
Exactly.
Exact-
You is her
Okay.
name.
Oh,
We've had this conversation
okay.
before.
All right.
It gets very confusing.
His friend from China. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Philippines, wherever she
But
lives.
she's real.
I've never seen
We don't
her.
know. Has he ever seen her in person?
He claims. I don't.
Okay. This is
Anyway.
terrifying. Yeah.
She's so insistent that this is Liam Neeson and he needs her money that she ended up getting arrested because a family member tried to take her phone away, attempting her to continue texting with Liam Neeson, and she struck him.
Who'd she strike?
One of her family members.
She
they
hit
tried to take
them
away her
because
phone
she
when was
needed
doing a
to. I
transaction.
need to talk to Liam Neeson. Do not. What? Is that
Do
real?
not interrupt me.
That happened?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the story.
All right. Well, when you starts to get money from your dad, do not get within striking range. Okay.
I will not.
All right. All right. He doesn't. It's not even anybody famous. At least she has the fantasy that. And why is she sending Liam Neeson money? Like, are they? Is it romantic or is he
Taken
threatening
4
her?
hasn't come out yet. I don't know what are we on?
I don't
Taken
know
are we
how
on?
many takens. You'd think the guy would just tell all his family and friends to be a little more vigilant. But why? There's no. Like, is it romantic? Does she think that Liam needs some money so he can come here and we will live happily ever after? Or has he said, I have your dog? And she's like, oh my God, I don't remember having a dog, but I better give him the money so I get my dog back. What is it? Do we know?
That part's not included.
We don't even know why the money is going there.
No, but if you think you're chatting with, like, if I thought I was, I can't think of a person right now, but if I thought I was chatting with Michael B. Jordan. Okay, so that's like
the basketball player?
No, Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, the basketball player, but he's not as good. He's in the B League. I don't know. Who is Michael B. Jordan?
You know Michael
Is
B.
it a
Jordan.
singer or something? An actor?
Michael B. Jordan, the
Is he-
sexy black man that played 2 different parts in that movie recently.
Oh, the African American actor. Okay, that narrows it down for me. It's like when you hear somebody has a gay friend, and then you'll say, "Oh, do you know my gay friend?" Yes, they all know each other. I don't know the African American actor who was.
But if I thought like that, yeah, that would probably be.
If it was him, it was Michael B. Jordan, you would send the money. If it was Michael A. Jordan, you wouldn't because he's already got plenty of money. You know it's fake. He's not scamming you for it. All right, I'm glad we have that figured it out. My brain hurts. Let's move on to bigger and better things. Deal drop coming up. Last week sold out in moments. This week is going to be the exact same. I guarantee it. We'll tell you what it is after Papa Roach. I'm running around like a chicken with its head cut off, or a head with its chicken cut off today. There's a lot going on here.
I wasn't even watching TomTube. I should have been.
We got guests coming in for Ask a Boat Guy and Gal.
Okay.
In a little bit. It's boating season, and you're starting to hear about people just doing knucklehead stuff out there. So I thought we should have people in to
That's good.
talk about
and we were
that
going to
kind
do
of
it
stuff.
tomorrow.
Plus, we got a big promo coming up. Yeah, we were going to do it tomorrow, but I am out of town tomorrow. So we're doing it today. We're doing it live.
We're going to do it live. We'll just do it live.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
that's perfect timing because I have to you're going to do the deal drop and then the boat people are coming in, or
The
what?
boat people, yes. They're the Mario boat lift. They're coming from Cuba. They're going to try and get into Florida. The boat people are here. They're coming in just a little bit. We got to do deal drop in moments, and so a lot going on.
When they get
so,
in, I'm going to take a little time out, and I am going to.
I don't want to hear it. It's got to be a medical thing. Yeah, I don't need to hear about the nipple rubbing or the.
I got to shove 4 pills down her mouth, and she foams when I do it. It's very strange.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't, right? All right, so there's that. Coming up, that not on TomTube, but the rest of it is now at 95willrock.com.
A friend sent me this story the other day, and I didn't believe it to be true, but it is, and it's very Alaska. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. Hector Guzman, 39 of Grays Lake, has been identified as the man who died after authorities say he fled from a police officer attempting a traffic stop in Round Lake Beach. Investigators say Guzman drove away at a high rate of speed before crashing his pickup truck into a traffic light pole near 83 and Rollins Road. He was taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries. Police are warning parents about the dangers of online interactions after prosecutors say 22-year-old Mateo Ramos Zuniga harbored a missing 13-year-old from Round Lake Beach, a girl that he had met online and sexually abused. Investigators say he knew the girl's age and allegedly lied to police during the search. Ramos Zuniga now faces multiple felony charges and remains in custody pending trial. Sports. Brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Milwaukee Brewers outlasted the Athletics 15-14 in 12 innings, a wild game that featured 11 homers. Cubs were off yesterday. They'll visit Colorado to play the Rockies tonight. White Sox, they were also off. They play a home game against the Atlanta Braves tonight. San Antonio Spurs handed the New York Knicks their first loss in 46 games. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals is tonight with the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. They're up 2-1, and the Calder Cup Finals are set. Chicago Wolves are in it. They will face Toronto Marlies. Game 1 is Friday night at the Allstate.
And we asked the computer what a Marley was, and she said that the Marley team is based on a former team that was called the Marlies, which in no way tells us what the hell a Marley is. So
I hate her so much. You want to skip the kicker so we can do our deal drop?
Coming up, deal drop, and it's probably already sold out. It launched 2 minutes ago at 95willrock.com. Go get it now. I'll tell you what it is coming up next on Will Rock. There is always something going on at the House of Harley Davidson. Our next big ride, we had the police ride, the cops ride last weekend. I don't know how many bikes were there. It had to be 500-600. We'll find out from our friends at House of Harley how much money was raised for the concerns of COPS, concerns of police survivors. That was the families of fallen police officers. I don't know what a better cause would be for your money to help them out. Well, the firefighter charity ride is coming up. When your house is on fire, it's pretty good that you supported the firefighter charity ride. It's going to start at the Fire Academy Saturday, June 27th, where the campers, the kids that are learning how to maybe be firefighters, will do demos and stuff like that. It's really cool. They light cars on fire and they climb buildings, and there's ladders and axes and things. Oh my. The ride starts there and then heads to the House of Harley for a big after party, all to help local 215 charities. That's Saturday, June 27th. It'll be a great ride. Other stuff going on at the House of Harley Davidson. The Fisher House ride. This is an important ride. The Fisher House, like the Ronald McDonald House, it helps the families of our veterans when they're at the VA hospital and their families, want to be there for them. They get to stay at the Fisher House, and their accommodations and food and all that, and camaraderie, fellowship with other families who are going through the same thing happening. It's a really great charity. They're opening these Fisher Houses all around the country, and this is the ride that helps veterans. Saturday, July 11th. At House of Harley Davidson. We will definitely be on the Fisher House ride. And one other thing, if you work hard, play hard, if you want to join the team at House of Harley Davidson, they are looking for sales support technicians. They are hiring for that. You can find out more about that position and any other things going on at the House of Harley Davidson on their website, houseofharley.com, or stop in House of Harley Davidson on Layton in Greenfield. Doing like 83,000 things. So if I sound confused, it's because I'm confused. I'm elderly and they have me running today. I'm taking care of t-shirts. I've got guests here. My co-host is taking care of a dog who's got enormous nipples.
I just tried to, I am so grossed out right now. I just tried to give her one of her pills, which was the tinier of them. And she is foaming at the mouth. She threw it up.
Did you wrap it in peanut butter? They put peanut butter around it and just have her eat it. Wrap it in peanut butter and have her stick it in peanut butter and she'll eat it. Put it in her mouth. Get some peanut butter on your finger. Jam the pill in the peanut butter. Jam your finger in her mouth. She'll be like, "Thank you, Mom, for the peanut butter. Although this is a little aggressive for a treat, but I'll eat it." So just peanut butter, pill, jam it in her mouth.
4 times.
There's 4 pills?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the 4th.
This one is.
Well, by the 4th, she might want jelly. That is a hard pill to swallow for a little dog. Well, good luck to you. That sounds nightmarish. Deal drop going on now at 95willrock.com. Every week at 8, Tuesday mornings at 8, we announce another deal. I have not announced it yet, and already a bunch of them have sold. So if you're interested, it's the exact same one from last week. That sold out in 21 minutes. This is for the...
This is for the restaurant.
So last week it was 15 Lakes, the butcher store. This week, they're preparing the food for you. It's 15 Lakes Steakhouse. I've eaten there. It's very good. It is very good.
Not been there, but I have several friends who go on a regular basis and say that it's like there's just no comparison. So yeah, I'm buying one.
15 Lakes Steakhouse, downtown Antioch. Prime meats aged to perfection. By the way, if you go somewhere and they have aged steaks,
Get the aged steaks.
Do it. But don't try and age them at your house unless you know what you're doing. I just left them out on the counter for a couple of weeks. That's
what my family does. They leave food out on the counter all the time.
All right. But I mean, it's still edible. They have happy hour Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 2 until 5. Great deals there. On weekend happy hour Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. You can reserve a table or check them out at 15lakesprime.com. So it's the same as last week. It's 15 Lakes, but instead of going to the butcher store and taking it home and cooking it, they're going to cook it for you. They know what they're doing. I've been there. We went to dinner with a couple of friends, and they were impressed. So it's a place to impress your friends from out of town if they're in Antioch visiting or whatever. It's in downtown Antioch. I highly recommend it. It's half price at that place. You get a $50 gift card for $25. Now, just like every deal drop, there is a limited amount. We started with, I believe, 40 today, and I just announced it, and we're already down to 36. So if you want to go out to dinner for half price, and you can buy as many as you want, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you can only use one at a time.
I do have something to say.
All right, Leah. Say
all
it.
right, Tom.
Say preach. You want the breaking news thing or no?
No,
All right.
no. I just we had the same issue last week. The deal dropped and I get it, I'm on a different server. It is not showing up on like my homepage when I go to 95willrock.com.
That is really weird because it's on mine.
So not the easiest way, but you could always go to the jocks, like the drop down tab. And if you go to any of those, they're listed on every single person's
WIIL
drop
Rock
down.
Morning Show. And there it is. Deal drop.
Yep.
All right. You click on it
That's-
there. All right.
That is how I have to get in to do it, though. And that's super annoying. So, especially because this has a lot of value.
Well, Leah, super annoying is how we roll. It's half price. It's going out to dinner. It's going out to dinner with your friends. $50 value, $25. Times are tight. If you're going to go out at some point, you're going to go out to dinner or whatever. Why not get a half price deal somewhere, right? And it's just a great steakhouse. It's in downtown Antioch. Prime aged meats, grilled to perfection. Happy hour Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Go to 95willrock.com. Click on deal drop. You can find it on pretty much any of the pages. Click on the deal, and you can buy it right there. It'll take you like 2 minutes. I'm going to get this one if I can get to it and nobody snakes it out from under me. Leah, it is 8:10.
Mostly cloudy and 87 today.
If you're thinking about getting out on the chain, you think you know how to drive a boat, we'll talk to somebody who actually knows how to drive a boat. And if you want to get a boat, we'll talk to somebody who has a bunch of boats, and you can go out and be on the chain and have fun. It's Ask the Boat People, I guess, coming up this morning in just a little bit on WIIL Rock. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Five Finger Death Punch. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show. Leah live from home. Deal Drop is live. 15 Lakes Prime Steakhouse in downtown Antioch. $50 gift card for $25. Half price to go out for delicious steak. You can get as many as you want and be a baller for a while. It is, and you need to save money wherever you can because you got to pay $4,000 to get your nipple dogs, lady.
$4,500.
$4,500. Walker's here from we're doing Ask a Boat people this morning, and he did the math for us. Your interest per month, you know what you're paying in interest a month?
I don't want to talk about it.
We're rounding here. It's about $155. So
a month
for the a month. This is for your sweet little doggy. So we should do a GoFundMe, Save Nipple Dog. I think people, yeah. I
feel like I'm gonna puke.
Yeah. Well, you got to look at her nipples and her scars and things like that too. So.
I do. Since Walker's in and you have guests, can I do the news real quick and go? Because I just did your peanut butter thing.
Well, this is not the news break, so
this isn't the news break.
No. You just said, "Can I do the news quick?" You don't.
I meant weather. I meant weather. Can
okay.
Weather
Here's the weather. Here's the weather quickly. Yes.
Okay, because I know that this is important.
And then you can go do whatever you got going on.
Mostly cloudy and 87 today, 68 and rain overnight, 90 and rainy for tomorrow. It's 73 in Kenosha and 76 in Elgin.
Right. Yes. Go do whatever dog things you have to do. Please.
I got to go shove medicine down.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Leah is now no longer on the microphone, live from her home where she's doing things with Nipple Dog. Deal drop going on at 95willrock.com. It's half price at 15 Lakes Prime Steakhouse. I just like to keep you up to date on this. It sold out last week in like 21 minutes, 29 minutes. I don't know. We're about a fourth of the way sold out now. It's a $50 gift card for $25. You can get as many of them as you want. You want to go out for a nice steak dinner and do it at half price. There's your chance. Times are tough. Get the deal where you can. You basically, you buy it online and then the gift card just shows up in the mail. You just take the gift card in and use it. You can get as many as you want. You can get as many as you want, but you can only use one at a time. And we are about a fourth of the way sold out again last week. Sold out deal drop only on Tuesdays at 95willrock.com. The boat people are here. We'll find out what's up with that. We have one who wants to get you on a boat. We have another one who's going to tell you to not be a jagoff when you're attempting to drive a boat. That is coming up next on the Will Rock Morning Show. We're going to be talking about boats in a minute. It's a boat out time right now. You want to get the boat to the lake or, maybe a trailer every weekend to a different place or whatever. Make sure your trailer's good to go. This is a real thing every year, and I wait for it. Every year I see a boat trailer broken down on the side of the road. Something wrong with the axle or the hitch or, the boat is wonky on it. Make sure your precious cargo gets to its intended location, whether it's your boat or your camper, your motorcycle trailer, travel trailer, cargo, landscaping, whatever it is. Master Truck and Trailer will do the work right every time. They'll make sure it gets where you want it to go. They do all types of work on all types of trailers and all types of hitches, from weight distribution to fifth wheels, tow bars. They can do electrical wiring, suspension work, whatever it is. They do everything with honesty and integrity, education and knowledge. They're going to do it fast and they're going to do it right. If you have a trailer or a hitch or anything like that needs work done, the only place to take it is the place with it in the name. Master Truck and Trailer, Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road in Waukegan, and online at mttllc.net.
We hooked up your mom. Can't forget about Dad. 95 WIIL Rock's Father's Day cash. Win $1,000 for your pops. Get to the Win Stuff page. Once a day, every day. And $1,000 could be yours. Thanks to his callous American floor on Grand and Gurnee and Frenzetic tax resolution. Go to 262tax.com.
Dad!
95 WIIL Rock's Father's Day cash.
Ask a
boat people,
ask a
boat guy,
ask a
boat gal. Walker's got boats. Megan gets you to the island. Ask a boat people are here. I'm real proud of that one.
Nailed it.
It's the first time I ever got one right for that. So I got zero help. Leah's off fixing her dog is having nipple issues or dog gina issues or whatever. So if I seem like I'm hurried, it's because there's just a lot going on.
Impressive.
So anyway, you guys got a lot going on. It's summer on the chain. We welcome from is it Off the Chain Pontoon Rentals?
Yes.
Walker's here. That's his business. How many boats do you have? I was there the other day and I'm like, you got a few boats.
Yeah, we have 7 in the water and I got 3 in my driveway.
So are you usually, is it usually full up, sold out, or like are there still bookings or how does that work?
There's still bookings. Normally how it works is like weekdays and stuff like that. Outside of COVID, we have availability up until about maybe 2 to 3 days beforehand. You're never going to get a boat the same day.
It's not a walk-up business.
No, there's some safety stuff you have to do, and depending on your age, you might have to have a license. And then the Saturdays and Sundays, once we get the weather warming up and stuff like that, it'll be 2 weeks.
Okay.
You need 2 weeks.
I mean, like a license, there's a boat license that you got to get if you're like a minor or something to be able to drive or rent a boat.
Yeah, so up until recently, if you were 12 until you got your car driver's license, you could get a boating license to operate a boat from 12 to up. Now, the state of Illinois requires anyone born after 1997 to have a boating license to operate any boat, whether it's rental or personal. Wisconsin's after 87. New York just made it mandatory for all people. Florida's all rentals, and then I think it's 2000. So there's different years.
Is there one boating license, or is there a different one in every state?
Each state has their own program, but it's a NASBLA approved national aquanautics boat, blah blah blah.
You're very good at the acronym.
Yeah,
that was a very good acronym.
It's been 10 years since
something blah blah blah.
Yeah, so it's good if you have a NASBLA boating certificate. Your DNR normally holds it for you, so you can always look it up if you forgot. It's been 10, 15 years since you took it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's right in your DNR thing for almost every state. 38 states have some level requirement. The other 12 states.
DNR, Department of Natural Resources, do not resuscitate.
Yeah,
different
paperwork.
Right,
yeah.
But now if you're going to die on the boat, then you'll need both. Yeah. So,
I mean, we prefer you don't. So don't sign the DNR until after you get off the boat.
All right. So is this, do you have like a website with all this on it that explains it?
Our website, otcrentals.com, will take you there. And there's a link for both the rental boat safety requirement, which is if you rent a boat in Illinois, you have to do this rental boat safety thing. It's 15-minute video, 25-question test. And that's good if you have a driver's license. If you don't have a driver's license or you're required to have the boating license, there's a link to the Illinois link for their boating license.
We were in Italy, and then you would have to make my bunk, but we're in Germany. So, okay. All right. There's a lot to it. basically, if you're a grown up, though, you can go to OTCrentals.com, rent a boat, and you can get it. But basically, if you're a grown up.
Yeah, so in the email, you get the confirmation email. It'll have the link. It says
All
born
the
before
stuff.
98 or
Yeah.
after
All right,
97.
all
And then you click the link. The boating license is $35. It's about a 2 to 3 hour, depending on how you take tests, 2 to 3 hour class. It's good for your entire
In
life.
person or online?
Online, if you're over the age 18.
Okay.
It's good for your entire life.
Okay. All right. And they teach you how to not crash the boat and how to
don't stick your hand in the
tie some
prop and
knots.
stuff
I
like
know
that.
my knots, but do you got to learn any knots or anything?
Not for the license. It's mostly red and green and white.
Safety, red, green, all that. Yeah. All right. Well, and you would want to do that before you go out and operate a boat, no matter who you are. And we'll get to Captain Megan's going to be next, and she's going to tell you, stop being a jagoff. I'm driving a giant boat with a lot of people on it.
I'm going in a straight line. It's easy to figure out what I'm doing.
Right. You can, if you have issue with my path, right?
Yes,
yeah.
pretty predictable.
She drives the same exact route every weekend a trillion times. Is that correct? Yes.
Yes, 100%.
How many times do you think you've been? She's one of the captains, one of the boat captains for Blarney Island. How many times do you think you've driven the route to and from Blarney Island? Do you have any? How long have you been been a Blarney Island boat captain?
So this will be my 6th season.
Okay.
And I probably go there at least 20 times.
20
every time
times.
I work.
So
6
20
years,
times, 6 years.
3 months out of the year.
3 months out of the year. You
It's a
know
lot.
that if you get lost on the way to Blarney Island, there's something wrong.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And we'll talk about, because she's out there with people who know what they're doing, and then knuckleheads who don't know what they're doing.
Correct.
And then the police are out there and all of that. So if you have questions about boating or boating on the chain, she's got the credentials as an actual Coast Guard certified boat captain, which they won't let you drive a boat with a bunch of passengers on it unless you have that license or whatever. And we'll talk about that. And there are gigs for boat captains.
100%.
If you have that license, if you've studied to be a boat captain, you can get a gig.
Yeah, there's a ton of opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you go somewhere in the winter and boat captain, like in the Keys or in,
I mean, that's on the life plan for
Yeah.
retirement.
Yeah.
There is a captain that works for the island that spends his winters in Florida,
Mhm.
and he
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
like the Key West Express or
Parasailing.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're always hiring down. They're boat captains in the islands, like the Virgin Islands and all that. And they need boat captains. So,
Yeah.
And you can make a lot of
and you
money.
stay around here in the winter.
I do. Yes.
So we'll talk to Captain Megan, who's not too bright, coming up about, I don't know why anyone would stay around here, but if it works for you, I guess it's Ask a Boat People Day today. You got questions, 800-223-9510, either about their rentals or the Blarney Shuttle or being a boat captain. Text them in. We'll get them answered after the Pretty Reckless. You want a night out for delicious steak at half price? We have that for you. It's today's 95 Will Rock deal drop at 95willrock.com. You click on the link. It takes you to the deal drop page. You buy the gift card. It's a $25 purchase, but then you go to 15 links and it's worth $50. So half price, delicious steak. We're coming up on halfway sold out. It's available now at 95willrock.com. Just click on deal drop. I got to go over and get mine. I'm doing a million things. We got to ask the boat people today. Walker is here from OTC Rentals. Is it on the off the chain?
So I own all of them.
Which do you do, on the chain or off the chain?
So it's
I
own another business called Off the Chain Pontoon Restoration, and that's where the name came in.
Oh, that's the boats come off the chain. You get them fixed. But then on the chain is driving boats on the chain.
Yeah, exactly.
That's as clever as the WIIL Rock. WIIL Rock, people don't know what it stands for. Do you know what WIIL Rock stands? You know what WIIL stands for?
Wisconsin, Illinois.
People didn't get that. They're like, why is WIIL spelled wrong? And anytime we talk to people about the radio station, they spell it the wrong way. Yeah. So yours is just too clever for its own good, too.
It's too clever, yeah. And the logo, because I was going to have it as on the chain, and it was going to be a pontoon resting on top of a chain.
Yeah.
And then that's too detailed.
Yeah. You're too smart for your own good. So OTCrentals.com if you want to get a rental and go out on the chain. If you want to drive a boat and you haven't, or you have, and you're wondering about, rules and laws and things going on the chain, we got Captain Megan here, who is one of the Blarney Island shuttle captains, and you can answer. You did all. We'll talk about the training and stuff like that to be a boat captain.
Sure.
Because that's like cool, right?
Super
cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is super cool. I think so. And she got the same light up shoes that I do. So you're a badass.
I brought them today.
Did you wear yours?
Yeah.
I should have worn mine.
Come on, Tom.
That's a fun story. We'll turn the lights out later and watch your shoes.
We'll get
Small minds are easily amused, and I'm proof of that. It's 8:33. Leah is at home with the Nipple dog today, who's recovering from surgery. I can't believe that I'm saying that on the radio, but that's what we're doing. And is she okay? How are things?
Yeah, she's all right.
All right.
But look who wants to say hi.
Hey, it's Quinn. Hi, Quinn. Yay. Hi, a-holes. She's such a sweet little girl. What are you doing today, Quinn? What's going on? How's summer vacation?
I'm literally doing nothing.
Yeah. All right, good interview. Thanks, Quinn. That's really good. You got your AC/DC shirt on. I like that. You wore that for the show, so that's pretty cool.
No, she wore that yesterday, slept in it, and then here we are today.
Oh, she's getting ready.
Proper planning.
She's getting ready for college. That's how you do it in college, too.
Right.
So there you go.
We're having a good summer vacation. Where were you at all day yesterday?
Six Flags.
Okay.
Was it Six Flags? Were you screaming at Six Flags yesterday? Yeah. What did you ride? What did you ride, or did you go to the water park, or what did you do?
I went on Goliath.
Yeah.
First time.
First time. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite ride? Have you been on all the roller coasters? No, not yet.
No.
Do you have a favorite?
Goliath and Raging Bull.
And Raging Bull are your favorites. All right. Have you been on the Demon yet?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like the Demon?
No.
It's horrible. It's painful. And yeah. I'm an old man. It almost killed me. So, all right. They don't have they did virtual reality one year on that where you wore a headset and
hell no.
Yeah, and you wore a headset and it was like the aliens were attacking, and you could go in one line and you could get right on the Demon and there was no wait, or you could go to the headset way for the virtual, and the headset was even painful on the Demon. So,
oh man,
yeah, that's the no old men roller coaster. The Whizzer. Have you been on the Whizzer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like that?
It was okay, but the line is always long.
Long for the Whizzer. All right, because that's the old man roller, the old man and the little kid roller coaster is what that is. Quinn, if you want to go sometime, I will go and we'll go on the Whizzer, and then I will watch you go on all the other ones. So that'll be a good time at Great America. You have a season pass, right?
Yes.
All right. Mama didn't get me my season pass yet, but she will. Have a good day. Doing nothing today, Quinn. What?
I have extra passes.
Like, yeah.
Bring a friend. Yeah.
Am I a friend? I'm ready. Yeah. All right.
Is it Tom your friend?
We're going.
Sure.
Will you be my ride partner? Because here's the problem. So single riders, it's embarrassing to be a single. Did your mom just tell you to say yes? Did she force you to say yes to make me happy?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
there-
I
yeah,
told
there
her
it
because
is.
she just woke up. I was like, remember when we're talking into a microphone? Because she's a little out of practice. I'm like, remember when you're talking into a microphone, not the and the
Yeah,
head shakes. You have to use words and like multiple of them.
Right. You've now received more.
Tired.
Yeah, I get that. You've now received more training than any of us have, Quinn. You're going to be a great broadcaster. So have a good day doing nothing. That is a fun day on summer vacation. It is 8:36.
Bye, a-holes.
Bye, a-holes.
Now she gives you more than one word. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock. 95 second update brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118 Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVAC Techs in southeastern Wisconsin. A 5-vehicle crash on 94 in Racine County injured 2 people early Sunday morning. Deputies say a 30-year-old Racine woman was trapped after being rear-ended and flown to Freighter Hospital with serious injuries, while a 53-year-old man had minor injuries. Northbound lanes were closed for about 5 hours, and the crash remains under investigation. A mother and daughter were stabbed during an attempted robbery outside a store in Waukegan Saturday night. Police say an armed suspect approached the woman, demanded property, and stabbed both victims before fleeing. Their injuries were reported as non-life threatening, and investigators are searching for the suspect. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking? Call Pratt's today for a free estimate. Milwaukee Brewers, they outlasted the Athletics 15-14 in 12 innings in a wild game that featured 11 home runs. Cubs were off yesterday. They'll visit Colorado to play the Rockies tonight. White Sox were off and play at home against the Atlanta Braves tonight. San Antonio Spurs handed the New York Knicks their first loss in 46 days. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup final is tonight with the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. They're up 2-1. Calder Cup finals, those are set. We've got the Chicago Wolves still in it. They'll face the Toronto Marlies. Game 1 Friday night at the Allstate. And finally, do you want a kicker?
Yes.
Okay. My friend sent me this story a couple of days ago, and I thought that it was fake. And it's very, I know we don't do politics. It's political. It's out of Alaska.
Most 80, I was going to say half, 80 to 90% of the things I see posted online that are political now, I'm like, that is fake. There is so much fake stuff out there. It's insane.
You can't believe anything.
Right. But actually 80 to 90% of the stuff I click on that I think is insane is actually real.
Is actually real.
It's actually true now. So, yeah.
Well, did you see the ballot for an Alaska Senate seat?
You know, I haven't voted in my Alaska Senate election yet, but I'm going to at some point.
Well, get ready. Get ready to be confused because Dan Sullivan is accusing Dan Sullivan of rigging a Senate race.
He's accusing himself of rigging the Senate race.
No, there's 2 Dan Sullivans.
Different Dan Sullivan. So,
and they are both on the ballot. Both Republicans.
Oh boy.
And it's very confusing. The one says the other is intentionally trying to confuse people. I grew up with a Dan Sullivan.
By what? Being born a Dan Sullivan? Everybody knows a Dan Sullivan. You know, they're your mid-level friend, not a douchebag, but not your bestie. We all know a Dan Sullivan. So
we can all get Dan Sullivans
Yeah.
let's load the ballot with all the Dan Sullivans.
Are they going to their middle? What if they have the same middle initial? What are they going to do? How are they? Is there a solution?
I don't know, but the videos, again, I thought this was fake. The video of this, like, you know how they put out the, why can't I think of what those videos are called? Like during election?
Propaganda?
Yes.
Okay.
That, but like vote for me, Dan Sullivan.
A
Do
campaign,
not trust
a campaign
Dan
ad.
Sullivan.
Remember when Don Wilson ran for office and he had one and it had like a rap video and it was Don Wilson. He's a guy who did cool things and vote for Don Wilson. Here's a picture of him with people he'd never hang out with. Don
Cringe.
Wilson. Yeah. So it's one of those things. But Dan Wilson is accusing the other Dan Wilson of what? Using his real name?
It's just funny to watch these videos, not even they don't talk about the names or the facts that they have the same name. It's just like, I'm Dan Sullivan, vote for me. Don't vote for Dan Sullivan, who is extreme on XYZ.
But how are you
vote
supposed
for
to,
me,
how do you,
Dan
how,
Sullivan.
How are they fixing it on the, they're not, it's just a crapshoot. Whatever Dan Sullivan is listed first will win, right? Is that
right?
Yeah. All right. I got to change my name to Dan Sullivan and move to ALASKA. I'm going to be Dan Sullivan, Alaska. I'll hyphenate. They'll love me. There's your solution.
This is The Breakdown.
What's going on? It's Corso here with your Tuesday breakdown for June 9th. Big shout out to Hagen Homes for sponsoring us today. If you want quality new home construction, they're the ones to talk to. All right, let's dive into some awesome music news. First up, the Swedish metal guys in Avatar just dropped a surprise track called Crying Fire. They actually recorded it during their album sessions last year, but the singer said they held it back because it was just too special. Super emotional and heavy, so definitely go check it out. It's posted over at 95willrock.com. These guys just tore the roof off of the Rave Eagles Club on a Saturday night, talking about Killswitch Engaged, and we're getting some new music from them. Frontman Jesse Leach said they have 4 unreleased songs from their last album, and they're going to put them out soon on special vinyl record and some charity albums, all while they're on the road touring right now with Machine Head. And finally, Rush, they're officially back. They just played their first full concert in 11 years over at the Kia Forum in L.A. Geddy Lee and Alex Lyson did a massive 24-song set, and during the show, they also had a really cool tribute to their late drummer, Neil Peart. That is your breakdown for today, brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They join your pipes, not your wallet.
For more info on concerts, events, and everything that rocks, go to 95willrock.com.
It's a very exciting day on the Will Rock Morning Show. Leah is broadcasting from home, helping Nipple Dog recover from whatever kind of things nipple dogs have to recover from.
Emergency surgery.
Yeah, on her nipple dog girl parts. That's going on. We got Walker's here from OTCRentals.com. You can rent a pontoon and go out on the chain of lakes and have fun. Like we do every weekend. And then Captain Megan, we ride on her boat every weekend, which is one of the Blarney Island shuttles. They have 2 names. One is the what?
Yes, we have the Blarney Island Princess.
Yeah.
And then the Blarney Island Queen.
Do you prefer one of them over the other?
I do. I like the Queen, and that boat is the bright pink one.
Yeah.
So I feel like it represents me, and that's the one you
Is it just a visual thing, or is it nicer to drive? They're about the same, aren't they?
No, they have different motors.
Okay, so you have no idea. So could the Queen be out at the boat races on Thursday night? Is that the one? They raced the shuttles, didn't they?
Unofficially.
I mean, they would, because that would be you're a boat captain and you would never condone such a thing. But is the Queen the one that's got more motor?
Oh, well, technically on paper they're equal.
Okay.
But the Princess tends to win. She's got a little more torque.
She's younger.
Torquier.
She's younger. And
yeah.
She's torquier.
She's torquier.
She's doing like boy talk. And I'm like, yeah. Walker, you can understand. You need a lot of torque. You got to get your RPMs up so your horsepower is maintained.
Slippage is a big factor.
What's that? What?
Slippage.
You want to look out for prop slippage. And plus, you get out the island, it shallows up a little. You got to trim up the motors a little bit. Yeah. Are they ever going to dredge like Grass Lake, or is that like, because it's getting shallower every day?
You'd have to talk to the Fox Waterway about that. You know, there's a lot of money allotted for it, and I haven't seen it. So
all right, so well, then what do they do with that? Anyway,
exactly.
It's mostly beer cans and soiled condoms on the chain. It's a fun time on the chain. If you don't have a boat, you go to Blarney Island. You get on the at the port of Blarney, which also now has Mulligan's. Mulligan's, they upgraded there, so you got a nice little port area there. If you haven't been there lately,
and they got nice new air conditioning too.
Yes, they do. Yes. So, being a boat captain, how did this come about, and how did you go about being a boat captain? Because it seems like it'd be a super cool job, but it seems like it's probably a lot more training than people think, or whatever.
Yeah, it sounds really random, but I grew up on the chain of lakes, grew up boating, and then when COVID hit, everybody was kind of staying home. You know, everything was on lockdown. So I was, I'm going to work on some life goals, and I decided to get my captain's license. Wasn't really sure what that meant, but I was like, it sounds cool. So I went to school. It was a ton of training. When you go for your license, it's through the Coast Guard, and they don't know where you're going to operate a boat. So you're going to learn about, rescues if someone falls overboard in Alaska versus the Caribbean
versus the Grass Lake
versus Grass Lake. Yeah.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Unless you're in like a couple of particular areas.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they don't know where you're going to operate or what size boat or what type of boat. So you get trained for all situations. And then you have to take a series of tests with the Coast Guard. And then after federal background checks, you had to do vision tests, hearing tests, physical. You wind up, CPR training.
You have to buy a spangly anchor shirt.
Yes,
which has now got my attention.
You have to have your gear. And then once you send in a novel of paperwork, or essentially a thesis of mound of paperwork to the government.
So it's hard. I mean, it's difficult. There's a lot of hoops and training. You know, it's not something you can just walk up and do.
It's
and be
not
a Coast
an
Guard
8-hour
boat
Saturday class.
No.
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
So I feel like I had a pretty good baseline knowledge of boating, and I still took school for about 2 or 3 months, and then I took another month or 2 to study for all the tests.
And then you got it done. Yeah.
Probably about 6 months.
But that's like a pretty good ticket to punch. I mean, like I said earlier, you can go in the wintertime, you could leave this frozen hellscape and go do it somewhere else or whatever.
That's one thing I never thought about while I was doing this during COVID and didn't think much of it. Wherever I go in life, I always have this license. So if I retire, if I move, I can always do charters, tour boats, parasailing, whatever it is, wherever
it's nice
I
to have a skill you can take. I can go anywhere and be a smart ass, so it's just getting paid for it. Yours is probably a little bit better for that. So
you could always be a bartender, Tom.
Yeah, not a good one. The drinks have to have the word.
The smart bartenders are never that good.
The drinks have to have the word "and" in them: rum and Coke, gin and tonic. What do we got? Orange juice and vodka. As long as there's an "and" in it. Speaking of drinks, Frank just stopped by and dropped off. This is a segment called "Since Leah's at Home." Leah, this is a segment called "Sucks to Be You." It sucks.
Oh, well, don't worry. I have to come in eventually. So what did Frank bring?
We have a couple of cases of Carbolus dropped off in the studio for us to enjoy today.
For today?
No. Well, I plan on drinking it all. I got a couple of people. They're not operating boats today. I can never get Megan. Do you drink? Because whenever I go to Blarney Island, you're driving the boat and you don't. And I'm always like, hey, you want to drink? And you're always like, I'm driving the boat. I'm like, okay, I'm just checking. I don't know.
Yes, here and there responsibly when I'm not working
when you're not
and
when
I'm not driving my own boat.
Well, have you had Carbolus?
I have.
It is delicious.
I love watermelon.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
See? We have to see, I'm picking the right Carbolus. Yeah. Leah likes what is it? Blood orange.
Blood orange.
Walker, do you have a favorite Carbolus?
I do not.
All right.
No.
You need to pick. There's too many flavors.
Well, what
flavors did you bring in? You're burying the lead.
He's gonna get some, whether he likes it or not, because we're doing a big promotion with Carbolus starting in July, where you get to go out on a boat from OTCRentals.com, and you and a friend get to cruise around with Carbolus on the chain of lakes and enjoy some Carbolus and win some stuff. So we'll talk about that a little bit. We're laying the groundwork for that right now, but we're going to be drinking some Carbolus this summer on a boat. If you want to go to the island, the shuttle leaves the port of Blarney Grass Lake Road west of 59, where Mulligan's is. And we're running the shuttles on Friday nights, Saturday, and Sunday, right?
Well, don't forget about Thursday.
Thursday for the boat races. Yeah. Those go out full.
Yeah. Show up early. Shuttles leave on the hour. So you have to be there before the hour.
Wait for the pink boat.
And then you just hang out at Mulligan's and you just hang out and then you go out. So it's round. Everybody's always like, is it round trip or one way? No, it's round trip.
Round trip.
Because if you get it, and then otherwise you have to walk back from the island, and that can
I've done that.
Or Lake County is always available.
To the island. Or Lake County, the sheriff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your plan B.
But you got to act a fool. All right. If you have questions about any of that or being a boat captain, 800-223-9510. Text them in now. We'll get them answered. Let's see. I had to do sucks to do you. And we'll talk about Leah's workspace. I apologize for that coming up. And also, if you have questions.
Why are you apologizing for my workspace?
Well, we've already had some issues. So you know your workspace, right?
What's going on?
It's your life. Or your workspace is like your life. So
it is a accurate representation.
Well, you only have 4 buttons over here. Tom has 215.
Yeah.
You have coloring pencils so that you can stay busy.
She doesn't have it. She literally has nothing going on over there. I'm running around like
nothing.
She sits on her ass all morning and eats bonbons, which is why she's just staying home having fresh bonbons this morning.
I can get used to this.
It's 8:51.
Mostly cloudy and 87 today.
This is a test run for when I live in Portland. We'll get into the questions for Ask a Boat Captain. We got Captain Megan here today. Walker's here from OTCRentals.com. 800-223-9510. We'll get some questions answered coming up on Will Rock. Do you guys ever watch being a boat captain? You ever watch any TV shows with boats and you're like, that's so stupid, or it's not like we got Popeye here. Obviously, you don't eat your spinach and become super strong, but like, have you ever? You're too young. Have you ever seen The Love Boat with Captain Stubing?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's always just walking around, hanging out. You're like, who's driving the boat, or whatever. So,
well, there's a different role for who drives the boat. So the captain's actually in charge of the boat. So on smaller vessels, you'll have the captain also drive the boat.
Yeah.
But there's also a role called a driver, and then there's a pilot. So the helmsman, which would be you'd have hired on a cruise ship or something like that. And then there's a guy called a pilot. If you want to make a lot of money,
become a harbor pilot.
Harbor pilot. I think for the Putrid Sound, it's like $80,000 for basically a 30-hour trip.
I want to know, like, is there a harbor pilot for the channel to get to Blarney Island and back? Because you could be the harbor pilot,
make that.
and you could drive everybody's boat out.
Yes,
of the
which would be
channel.
helpful, so they don't hit bottom. It's very shallow. Help
and
them
then
navigate.
jump off onto like a jet ski and go back to the port or whatever.
Onto an OTC rental.
That's my OTC rentals, picking up the Blarney Island shuttle harbor pilot or whatever. Then got to drive all the way out to the island.
Yeah.
If you ever go on a cruise, one of my favorite things is to go and watch when they take the pilot off the ship, because it's a giant cruise ship and this little boat comes and they open one of the little side doors and the guy has to jump on a thing, and I'm like,
well, and
that's worth the $80,000 right there.
Right
Slip
there.
and fall. How did he die? He was crushed by a pontoon boat against the largest ship in the world.
There's one I saw in Alaska. The guy has to sprint full running speed to match the speed of the boat, and then jump through the little porthole.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's going like
a superhero,
12 miles an hour. He's like has to chase down this big cargo ship. Jumps in there.
I'm going to learn to be a harbor pilot for the Blarney Island Channel or whatever.
Yeah.
So do you ever go out on Captain Megan? Do you ever go out on the weekends, like and for recreation boat anymore?
Yes,
or are you
of
getting enough
course.
water time on the shuttle?
Yeah, I have my own boat, so sometimes you'll see me out on my own boat. Sometimes I go with friends because I drove late the prior night, so then I'll just jump on with somebody else.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm always out.
If you don't have a boat, of course you can either take the Blarney Island shuttle out to the island, or if you want to rent one, OTCRentals.com, and we can get you out on the chain. So we're going to take your questions from the text line for Ask a Boat Person coming up, 800-223-9510, whether you have questions for Captain Megan or Captain Walker. Walker did his training too. You're a boat captain too. You did it during COVID, and you had to drive all the way to Minnesota. You took yours online.
Yeah, that was
during
very
regular
new at the
times.
Time. Yeah, that was new.
Yeah, and you had to go to.
Yeah, mine was proctored. You had to do it in person with a specially certified proctor exam, and then you would grade it right in front of you.
Yeah.
And then, so I was supposed to do the April 29th test in Waukegan, but then with COVID, no one knew what was going to happen. And there was the March 18th, which was the day they shut everything down, test in Minneapolis.
So they're like, drive up, take the test.
I borrowed a car from Kunis Ford in Antioch, and I drove all the way up to Minneapolis, took the test, which wasn't even sure if it was going to happen, passed it, drove all the way back.
So wait, you have 20 boats, but you don't have a car?
Well, I didn't have a car that I could trust to make a drive when they were like,
that's
no
for land
gas
lovers.
stations.
You land lovers.
I'm glad I did, because there was no gas on the way back.
Right. Everything was closed?
Yeah,
right?
I got gas in Madison, and if I wasn't driving the Hyundai they lent me, I wouldn't have made it back with my car.
And like all the roads were
I could have
empty.
slept on I-94.
Yeah. I drove here every day, and like the interstate was closed down, and you don't notice the interstate hum, the buzz of it, until it's gone. And then you're like, why is it so oddly quiet?
So why am I going 110 miles an hour?
And nobody cares. Right. Yeah.
I'm not even lane changing.
If you got questions, 800-223-9510, we will get them answered coming up for Ask the Boat People. And I decided we're going to change our Ticket Tuesday contest. We're going to make them ask boat questions, and people can text in the answers. At another time when Leah's other animal has surgery, we'll do.
No. Don't put that in the universe,
What's in Leah's?
please.
Okay. When Leah has to stay home, because it's fun staying home and doing the show.
She needs room on the credit card.
She's having a great time today with Nipple Dog.
Best time ever.
8:59.
Yeah, mostly cloudy today with a high of 87, 68 and rain overnight, 90 rainy for tomorrow. It is 74 in Gurnee and 75 in Crystal Lake. And when you think ukulele, what do you think?
Steve Martin from The Jerk, and his sweet, sweet Marie that he loved so much with all his heart, and playing the ukulele. And
Right, it's like a quirky kind of instrument, peaceful, joyful, not a weapon.
I think you can learn to play it, because it's just strumming a few strings and playing a few notes. I think. I don't know.
I'm not.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try and learn it.
Well, or you could try to use it in a different way. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. Lucas Below, 31 of Gray's Lake, has been identified as the man killed after authorities say his SUV crashed through a brick sign at Del Webb and Mundelein early Saturday morning. Police found the vehicle and Below was pronounced dead at the scene. A 41-year-old Waukegan man, Augustin Arias Jr., has been sentenced to probation after admitting he sold drugs to undercover detectives multiple times near a school. Investigators say the sales happened within 500 feet of Glen Flora Elementary School during an undercover operation last year. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Milwaukee Brewers. They beat the Athletics in 12 innings. It was a wild game, 15-4, and featured 11 homers. Cubs were off yesterday. They'll visit Colorado and play the Rockies tonight. White Sox also off yesterday. They play at home against the Atlanta Braves. The San Antonio Spurs handed the New York Knicks their first loss in 46 days. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final is tonight with the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. They're up 2-1, and the Calder Cup finals are set. We will see the Chicago Wolves in it against Toronto Marlies, which we still don't know what that is. Game 1 Friday night at the Allstate.
Doesn't matter. The Marlies are going down.
They're going down.
Suck it, Marlies.
Stupid.
Idiots.
I'll take the Wolves over a Marley anytime.
A Wolf would kick the crap out of whatever the hell a Marley is.
Yeah. And finally, the ukulele. It's like a peaceful instrument, right? You wouldn't.
Tiny Tim.
It's just Tiny Tim is a very good ukulele player. Nobody remembers Tiny.
Right.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Tiptoe through the tulips with me.
That's Tiny
You wouldn't
Tim.
think of it as a weapon, though, right?
Well, I mean, anything can be a
handheld,
weapon.
yeah.
Anything could be a weapon. Yeah. Especially if you're in Florida. In this case, though, we're in Northern California. Police are investigating a road rage incident that happened last week and ended with one person hitting the other person over the head with.
Well, you use what's handy, a ukulele.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It's like being at a rock concert, but they smash guitars, right? You're a rock star. What else are you gonna? And they didn't use a full size guitar. Shut up! It could have been a full size guitar.
Could have been a full size guitar, right?
Yeah.
You're lucky I didn't have
You
that
go
in
to a
my back.
hospital after getting hit with a ukulele. You're a pussy, really, right? Just laugh.
agree.
Just laugh. Okay, bro. Let's shake hands and be done. That was funny. What were they fighting about?
Well, Tom, not many details on what prompted the altercation. Here's all we know, okay?
Yeah.
The victim was driving when he noticed another driver following closely behind
Get off my
and
ass.
honking.
Yeah.
Both drivers then pulled over and got out and just started trading blows.
One guy grabbed his ukulele.
And smashed the other guy with it.
Yeah. The other guy got out his kazoo, though, and started hitting the guy with the kazoo. And the guy's like, hold on, I got a tiny toy drum set in the trunk. Let me go set it up. So did they get arrested? Did both of them get arrested?
No, so both drivers left the scene. So it's not even in here who reported the incident. But police say that the case is being investigated as an assault with a deadly weapon.
The deadly
So just
weapon, yeah. You can
put
die.
ukulele
kill
under
somebody
a
with
deadly
anything.
weapon.
You get to the pearly gates and they're like, so how'd you die? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. I definitely was not beaten to death with a ukulele.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Classic Kia has the vehicle you're looking for. I'm driving a Kia Sportage from Classic Kia for decades. I didn't have to buy a car, and when it was time to buy one, where did I go? Classic Kia. I wanted a Kia Sportage. I looked around. I found the Sportage to be the vehicle that was for me, and then it was a matter of where to buy it. Yeah, there are a lot of Kia dealerships you can go to, but Classic Kia was the one I went to, and when I walked out of there, I walked out with confidence. I knew I got a good deal. They were upfront about everything. They give you the best. I got the best financing through them, the best deal on the vehicle, and I feel like I'm taking care of it. I know I got a good deal. If you have a trade, they'll give you up to 120% of Kelley Blue Book for your trade, and they'll take anything and trade. They're looking for whatever right now. You got a boat, car, whatever. Take it in, see what they'll give you for it, and get driving a new Kia from Classic Kia on Green Bay Road in Waukegan and online at ClassicKiaOnline.com. This was my introduction to boats and stuff. It was the Love Boat and Captain Stubing and all of that. I love cruising. Captain Megan, do you go on cruises? Because you drive the Blarney Island shuttle. Have you gone on bigger boats?
I have. Well, I've been on bigger boats, but I'm not a cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like boats, just not big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
Let's go fast, but then
okay.
Let's go have dinner on shore and
okay. All right. All right. Yeah.
Not get hantavirus.
Yeah. I love the cruising, man. It's I'll take the risk on that one because I'm hoping to run into a celebrity who's looking for some kind of hookup like on the Love Boat. So, but the Blarney Island shuttle, that Love can be found on there as well.
Oh,
there are many. So you go out, for those that haven't ridden the shuttle Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from the port of Blarney, Mulligan's there. On the way out, it's like you're at a library reading a book.
Yes.
Everybody's sitting there, well-behaved, quiet, and they're riding out to the island.
Well-behaved. Yes.
And on the way back, it's like a rave broke out in a strip club.
Yes.
Like people are and there are people making out that just met each other at the island. There's bras swinging around.
Yes. People singing.
High
fives.
You know what they do They do those TikToks or whatever where this is me with my first drink.
Yes.
Well, this is me with my second. Well, this is me with my and then you get 12 drink, and then they're making out on them. You could do that. Shuttle out, shuttle back.
Yes, I love to do it with bachelor parties. So when they come on the boat, I like to do a before picture, and then on the way back, I take an after picture, and it's the same in the pictures. It's like a picture of a church choir group, and then on the way back, like, people are hanging out of the photo, and people are missing.
Guys who look like they're going to get arrested or something like
shirts
that.
Are ripped.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild.
That might be your money-making TikTok or whatever.
Yeah, it could.
Something like that.
There you go.
So if you want to ride the Blarney Island shuttle, how much does it cost?
It is $15 round trip.
On Fridays, if you say, hey, I'm with WIIL Rock, they give you $5 off.
But you got to mention the deal.
And we're not there this Friday night. They have like a Latin music festival.
Yes, we have bandas.
Yeah. And that's like a ticketed event. It's like a private event that they like rent the island out.
Yes.
And then you take the shuttle out.
But you can buy a ticket. It's open to the public. It's a promotions company rents out the island and for Mexican themed music and Latin music and a lot of squirt. A lot of tequila and squirt.
Yes. Squirt, that's the
Tequila
drink.
and
Really?
squirt, yeah.
Sounds good, actually. I would enjoy that.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
All right.
Literally pallets worth of squirt
lots
over
of
the years.
dancing.
Is it sold out? Do you know?
No,
they do an EDM one out there that sells out every year.
Yeah, the EDM one, you have to book your tickets in advance because each DJ gets evaluated by how many tickets their link sells.
They sell.
So then they're all using it as an entry to get to these big events in Miami and Southwest. And
so it's kind of like a little competition for the DJs at Blarney Alley.
Yeah, to get
and that
like,
sells out
level.
every year.
Yeah,
I would like to go to both these events at the Alley. They both sound really fun.
Electric
really
Island
fun.
is a very interesting experience to watch.
Yeah.
If you like watching people,
that's the
one.
All
Yeah.
right, noted. Fun stuff going on at Blarney Island. If you want to rent a boat yourself, it's otcrentals.com. Got questions for our boat captains? 800-223-9510. One of the questions on the text line will be handled in just a moment, and it's sad and scary, but we'll tell you what it is coming up. It is 11 after 9.
Mostly cloudy and 87 today.
Caught you off guard. Leah's at home with the doggy. Is the doggy okay?
Yeah, doggy's doing fine. I got the medicine down, but it was a lot of work.
How did you try the peanut butter thing?
Yeah, but she didn't just want the peanut butter. I still had to take it and stick it in the back of her throat. So, and then hold her jaw closed so she could swallow it.
You're having such a fun morning at home, aren't you?
4 times.
Yeah,
I had to do that 4 times.
That sounds horrible. This is horrible. This weekend, we had it in the news yesterday. Somebody was going under the bridge, the Grass Lake. It was at the Grass Lake Road Bridge. Is that the one we go under?
Not. It was the one by Captains.
It was on by Captains.
Oh, Spider Bridge.
Yeah.
And that's lower, right?
It's more of like a concrete chute. I like to describe
it's the lowest
it.
bridge on the chain.
It's very small.
And if you have to sit down on the boat.
Yeah, I mean all the time, but especially when going under small bridges.
And if you're standing under that, somebody knocked their head.
Yeah, probably not paying attention
on the bridge or whatever,
got a little,
like that.
Yeah, it was.
Do you guys have any? Because your rental boats have to go through there too. Do you tell
So
tell
no-
people, hey, knucklehead, there's going to be bridges?
So our policy is one. So you can go underneath the Grass Lake Bridge, which is the one the shuttle goes underneath. Otherwise, you have to take the bimini down and stuff like that. So people don't rip it off. But we tell people don't go underneath any bridges because there's more problems. But like Spider Bridge, there's no reason to go underneath that bridge. You can drive around it. It's very shallow. Water's up. Like 2 of my boats will not make it underneath it, even with the bimini down.
Okay, so just be careful.
I think it's just situational awareness.
All
Like
right.
just be aware of what's around you and make good choices.
Yeah,
That is not in my
I mean,
playbook.
it's pretty
Yeah, that is not in my playbook.
Beer can bridge is a steel.
That's
girder.
a fun one. You put your beer can up on it. Yeah.
And that one is because it's a girder bridge. It's a ledge, so it would just cut into your neck.
Okay.
Aggressive.
Okay. Just don't be a knucklehead. That's boat captain talk for situational awareness is what the boat captains say, but it's don't be a knucklehead. You got questions, 800-223-9510. We'll get them answered. It's Ask a Boat Captain Day on Will Rock. going to apologize to Captain Megan, who's at Leah's workspace this morning as Leah's broadcasting from. It's just a lot.
Great. No, it's great.
just
I
a
have
lot.
another pair of shoes here and
Yeah.
slippers. Might do a little coloring. I was going to floss, but I thought it might be too soon.
She has floss. It looks like
I'm in my Zen garden, the lake.
That is not a Zen garden. It's a
Yes, it
it's a
is.
miniature
It's a
litter box.
chaos.
It's a miniature litter box.
Chaos garden.
Yeah.
But she knew exactly what it was. It is a Zen garden.
With cat poop. With miniature cat poop.
That's not your Zen? Come on.
That's your Zen? Do you hang out
Everybody's into different things.
You hang out in the cat toilet at home too, Leah? Are you in the cat box now? Or
Do you want to know something?
Uh-oh.
I'm not alone in this. Colin, our engineer, I walked past his office the other day, as we always do, even though we're not supposed to.
Right.
I walked through his office and he has a Zen garden on his desk, and I thought he stole mine.
But it's not. Oh, the exact same one. It's
The
a
exact-
Lego
yes.
cat poop Zen.
He has a cat litter box.
I
on
didn't know
his
it was
desk,
relaxed.
too.
If you're relaxed by cleaning a litter box, then maybe I'll get a cat, but you have to come over every day and clean the litter box. Like
It
Tracy's
just
like,
makes me feel at home.
everybody
while I'm
says
at
you
work.
you should get a cat. I'm like, it's the litter box. But if you'll come over and Zen at my house, Leah, I
You
can
can
get a
teach
cat.
it to poop in the toilet. That is the thing.
I'm gonna teach my cat to poop in the toilet. All right.
The
I work
flushing's
with
the problem.
I work with people that's a difficult thing for. So OTC Rentals is Walker's here, and Captain Megan is here from the Blarney Shuttle. And we were talking about fun things to do. And one of them is also, it's not even driving the boat. It's getting the boat in and out of the water. If you want to have a good time on a weekend, come early in the morning or later in the afternoon when either the boats are all going in or going back, and sit there at Mulligan's. They got a golf simulator.
Yeah, I tried it out the other day.
Delicious food and just a lot of fun. And they've done a total remodel of the place. Great place to wait for the Blarney Island Shuttle, right? Also a great place to sit on the weekends and watch amateurs try and get boats in and out of the water at the boat ramp there.
Yes.
There's never a dull moment.
It really is. If you want to see couples fight, this is your most stressful situation. If you want to test your marriage, get a boat and get it in and out of the water. We used to go and watch the Lynn Pier on Lake Geneva, watch couples fight on the weekend, getting their boats in and out. So just something else fun to do. I'm going to check on our 95 WIIL Rock deal drop today. Still some available, going fast. 15 Lakes Butchers Prime Steakhouse. You get a $50 gift card for $25. It's more than halfway sold out. You can find it at 95willrock.com. When they are gone, they are gone. Find out you can only buy one and you can only use one. But they got
Now we know.
They got the aged steaks and delicious apps, and just a good place. They got happy hour as well. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. Let's see, happy hours Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 2 until 5 at 15 Lakes Steakhouse in downtown Antioch, Prime Steakhouse. We're less than half on that one. Find the deal at 95willrock.com. It is 9:20 now.
Mostly cloudy and 87 for today, 68, rainy overnight, 90 tomorrow, but it's going to rain as well. So 77 right now in Beach Park and 77 in McHenry.
Looking ahead to the weather for Friday, looks like nice weather to head out and join us. 95 WIIL Rock Miller Lite 501 Club Party, part of the 95 WIIL Rock 95 Days of Summer. We're hanging out and handing out Weird Al Yankovic tickets. Weird Al coming to the United Center June 27th. We've got tickets for Poppy as well this Friday. Beautiful, hanging out on Bangs Lake.
Where are we at?
Bangs Lake at Docks Bar and
Yes.
Grill.
Oh, we're at Docks.
I love Docks.
Me too.
Have you guys been to Docks? You've been to Docks.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's been to
beautiful.
Docks.
I watch the boats there.
In Wakanda, you watch the boats. Bangs Lake is a little
Yes,
lake. If you're
it
in
is.
It's a circle.
yeah. If you took the Blarney Shuttle out there, it'd be like taking up half the lake or whatever. But somehow they still have boat cops out there. And that's
They
the
do.
one lake where we got a ticket for not having, you have to have a specific sticker. And we got a
Yes.
ticket for being out there on Bangs Lake.
Got your user sticker.
But you know all of the stuff, all the rules and things.
Well, we try. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. We
It is,
try.
and it changes. If you have questions for our boat captains, 800-223-9510, or watch the boats with us this Friday. Have a drink, a bite to eat. Docks Bar and Grill, Liberty Ave in Wakanda, $3 Miller Lite, 15-ounce drafts on special. We'll see you there Friday with Weird Al tickets with 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. Been over to the Volo Museum lately. A lot going on at the Volo Museum. There's something special each and every weekend. Is there anything this weekend? I don't even know. Leah always knows.
No, last weekend was a busy weekend, but
Might be a
not
normal
this weekend,
weekend.
but the following weekend is Father's Day.
Yeah.
They got that Power Wheels drag race going on.
So what is Power Wheels? I don't even know.
Like, so when I think Power Wheels, I think of like the thing that I had as a kid, but
are we pedaling?
No, that's not. Power Wheels is
Power
power.
Wheels. I think like a
Barbie car.
So
that's what I think.
Yeah, when I Google it, it's mostly pink Ford Broncos. So, Pink Bronco Club, come on and drive it at the Pink Bronco Club. Volo Museum this weekend, whatever that is. Which day is it?
No, it's next weekend. It's
Next
Father's
weekend.
Day.
So Dad driving a pink instead of the fat man in a little coat, but the Power Wheels version. Is that what
I want to see?
Or are
that.
the kids racing? I don't find out more. VoloFun.com. But that's Father's Day weekend, and there's really always something going on at the Volo Museum.
Yeah, in the last year, they expanded their military museum. They have dozens of new experiences that you could get there. They have the live reptiles, the expanded Titanic museum that creepily keeps flooding, barbecue menu, and so much more.
I wonder if creepily is a word. Find out all the info you need.
I used it.
At VoloFun.com. I don't think there's a word that applies better to the program, so.
Creepily.
Yeah, we got questions for our boat captains. We'll go to the text line for those in just a couple of minutes, 800-223-9510. And Ticket Tuesday as well with questions from them. Let's go to the text line and do a speed round of some of these questions so we can do the Ticket Tuesday stuff. Someone says, are we allowed to ride? Okay, this is what we get. Are we allowed to ride the Blarney Island shuttle in just a thong for Fantasy Fest? What is Fantasy Fest is if you're going to go to Blarney Island one weekend, that's when the crazies come out.
I mean, I think we would expect nothing less. We just ask that you wear shoes.
Shoes. She cares about shoes. That's a boat captain thing to say. I don't care. Whatever.
I just need you to have some shoes on.
So the whole property is 21 and over only on Blarney Ground Fantasy Fest.
All weekend.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's when the sun goes down, the kids got to be
Otherwise,
down.
they're family friendly.
Family friendly. Until that. Speaking of shoes, if you ever see Captain Megan, you can identify her by her light up shoes.
Yeah.
Those happen for me completely, not by accident, but we were out there, me and Wayne and his wife were out there, and we were coming back, and Captain Megan had these shoes that we got off of, we got them on Amazon.
Yeah, it had to be one of our themes,
Yeah.
theme nights.
Yeah, and you must have told, it's
90s party.
always fun at right, there you go, perfect for the 90s party, always fun at Blarney Island. So she's got these light up shoes that blink in different colors and stuff like that. Wayne's wife saw them, and we must have talked about them, and I must have told her my size because they showed up at my house from Amazon, and I had no recall of this happening.
Yes.
And I'm like, why did I get light up shoes in the mail?
So random.
And so then we figured it out, and I went to her and I went, thanks for the shoes. And she's like, what shoes? So the person who ordered them and the person who got them didn't remember. And they were ordered. This is how fun the Blarney Island shuttle is. We talk about it's quiet on the way out and fun on the way back. She ordered them on the shuttle on the way back.
Yeah.
So
Amazon.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fun you have on the boat.
And that's why I'm here, to be your sober driver.
There you go. Someone says, hi, Captain Megan, from your friends on the Lower River.
Oh, thank you guys. Those are my neighbors.
Is there Lower River, Upper River beef?
No, but one place is always flooded.
And one's always shallow.
Yes.
It's either shallow or flooded.
Speaking as boat captains, we take issue.
Yeah,
with,
so we're talking about north or south of the McHenry Dam.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to swear. We're on the radio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right,
sorry.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, keep your hand on the button to mute me if needed. So sometimes the dam's open, sometimes it's not, depending on the time of day.
Yeah.
So there is a bit of a divide.
That's like that's the marginal line, Lower River, Upper River, or whatever. And who are the cooler people? Where is there more fun, Lower River or Upper River?
I mean, I think it depends on what you're into.
Yeah,
the northern chain is what most people are coming.
Yeah,
for.
There's a lot of restaurants. I mean, you can even go to McDonald's.
What are they? What are they doing?
So the northern chain, that would be north of Route 12 Bridge. And then
that's by us. Yeah, by Blarney Island and all that.
Island, Captain's Quarters, Petite Lake Sandbar, which has its own
all the fun places.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Then the lower chain is really Pistachey, Red Head Lake, Wooster, Pistachey Bay, the start of the river, and then you have the Upper River and the Lower River.
Yeah. All right. Look at you.
But there's great stuff on the lower. You got
Yeah,
Broken
no, it's like
Oar,
you
you
got-
got the Port, Edwards.
Where are my
for your
cousins?
fancy
Keith
stuff.
Reef, are they
Got
lower?
Keeps. Yep, they're
They're
lower.
lower river.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
we can visit.
Got
just to
Hanky
go see-
Panky Bay.
Hanky Panky Bay. Is this where we go park our boats to have
Yes.
sex? Is
Well,
that what
you
it
know,
is? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
All
know.
right.
I don't know.
We
I
did
don't
the
go.
river Green and McHenry, so we go all the way
Yeah.
down to the dam and stuff like that.
You know, I'm smart.
Yeah.
And people rent a boat from you if they know what they're doing. They can do that, or
You can't go down the river because the water levels vary a lot, and there's certain places you have to know what you're doing, and people don't know how to trim because you're renting a boat. You don't know what you're doing, and they run aground and stuff like that. And the tow back will take all day.
I like going on a boat and get a little trim. I'm with you there. So
Yeah,
if you want to get in on that, you can go to otcrentals.com. Let me get another question for you. This one says, what licenses do you need and the cost to be certified to be a captain on the chain?
On the chain. Well,
there's a list.
There's a list. So
There's a lot. So there's a lot of them.
Yeah. So at a high level, to operate commercially, you would need a master license from the Coast Guard.
Okay.
And then within that license, you can be certified to operate on inland rivers and waterways, the Great Lakes or the ocean.
Yeah.
So there's just different levels.
It's going to
of
depend
whatever,
on
yeah.
like your sea time, where you have experience.
Okay.
But the lowest starting is what's called a 6-pack OPV license. So that allows you to operate any vessel with a max with up to 6 customers on the boat.
Oh, okay.
So that's your starter. So
So
that's you can go out on your regular
It wouldn't
boat.
be any vessel. That's
Well,
inaccurate.
yeah.
It would be any non-commercial vessel,
Yes.
uninspected vessel.
Yeah, whoever hands you the keys to an inspected vessel and be like, "Oh, you got a 6-pack," that person, there's a lot of it's not going to happen. But yeah, regular vessel. I meant what I meant by any was like any normal vessel. You can be a captain on that. That's a 6-pack license. Then if you're a master captain, you can go up to a bare bones charter, which is max of 12 people or the capacity of the boat, whichever is lower. And there's different rules for that.
You're hurting my head.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. And but you have all this on your site, right? Like what
and
kind
you
of
can call
licenses
me.
info
If
that
you
we
have any questions about
All right.
boating, you can call me.
think
I have the answer.
At a high level, if you're looking to be a fishing charter captain, you could get a 6-pack license. If you're looking to operate at a larger level commercially, you would need a master license.
what do you have?
I have a master license.
Yeah, because it's all those people on the
Yeah.
Blarney shuttle and
Yeah, but it's a
whatever.
CDL of the seas.
And
I
why
like to say.
why no flash photography when I'm on the boat, or why no using the
Night
phone?
vision.
Yeah,
This is your number one thing that
This
you
is
tell
my
people,
number
right?
one
Because they're
thing.
blinding you, right?
Yeah, so I just ask people not to use their cell phones at night on the shuttle because it lights up the whole boat, and boats don't have lights. So when I'm looking out into the dark, that really throws off my vision.
Yeah.
So
Especially
we
on a new
asked
moon.
for no for no flashes.
I would
so I
prefer
can
that you
focus.
can see.
Yeah, and keep you guys safe.
Noted. All right. Thank
Yeah,
you very much
you're
for that.
welcome.
Blarney Island Shuttle at Mulligan's there at the Port of Blarney. Again, we're out there Friday nights most of the summer for Rockin' the Chain. It is 9:32. Ticket Tuesday. We'll do questions coming up. You guys have to come up with like not a hard one, not a super hard one, but not a too easy of a one. And then we'll let people text in the answer to win tickets on
Ooh,
Ticket Tuesday.
okay.
We got about 10 minutes before you have to have that for us.
Okay.
So do a little confab,
Okay.
and we will get to that. It's 9:33.
Mostly cloudy and 87 today, 68 rain overnight, 90 and rainy tomorrow. It's 75 in Racine and 77 in Crystal Lake. And it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News, since wedding season is upon us. Have you ever been to a wedding where there was like an actual real objection?
Where somebody stood up and said no, and then Julia Roberts came running in and said, "We must be together forever. I'm sorry I left you." I've
Yes.
never
You've
been
never
at
seen that?
I've never been at a rom-com wedding. No.
Only in the
No.
movies.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thread online where people are talking about the times they actually witnessed a real
Okay.
objection.
Wow.
Okay, you ready?
Wow.
These are the top 6 that I was given. Okay, you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right. So one woman said that her aunt stood up and said she didn't want to continue the family with a man like him. The bride ran off crying. They didn't get married that day, but
Wait,
ended
who
up
made
having
the-
a private.
Who made the objection?
The aunt.
Just an aunt. You're not even
Yeah.
like the main, right?
Yeah.
It seems a little bit like you should shut the hell up. Yeah.
Right. But they still ended up getting married. They just had a private ceremony later on, and the reports are they are
So-
still together.
Wait, so they stopped there's a lot of these. I know there's a lot of, but if your aunt stands up and objects, you tell her to get the hell out. You don't go running off. Just finish the wedding, right?
Yeah, they didn't.
All right.
They did it later on. One person said a lightning bolt stopped her friend's wedding right at that moment. but then they started later on. So not an actual objection unless it was
that is from God. The Lord,
Mother Nature
has said you should not get married. Okay.
Striking it down.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, someone said that the guy's ex showed up saying that she still loved him and not to do this.
Was it
the
Julia
best
Roberts? If you're not Julia Roberts, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
The best part was in the middle of all the drama, the mother of the groom came at her, reached for her hair, pulled her down, and dragged her on the floor all the way to the door, not saying a single thing.
Pulled by the hair to the door. That's a wedding I want to go to. Was it in Zion? Anyway.
Probably. And then the mother-in-law or the mother of the groom came back inside with a big smile. Ex didn't come back in. Ceremony went on.
Was she doing this with her hands? She was
Took care of
taken care
that.
of.
One person said the would-be bride slept with the pastor before the ceremony.
I mean, if you want a good ceremony, you gotta, take care of the people.
How else are you going to pay them?
Take care of
and
the
someone
people.
had the video.
He said no money of the actual coitus.
On their phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't say if that wedding went on or
That was
not.
in Wonder Lake. That was a Wonder Lake wedding. All right.
I'm gonna assume it didn't. And then this one is close to the actual purpose. The officiant asked if anyone had any objections. A woman sitting near the back just stood up. She didn't yell. She just said, "He's still married to me and our son is in the car."
And it was real. It wasn't just BS. It was actually the son was in the car and they were actually, we don't know.
The groom whispered that the woman was out of her mind, but the woman walked up the aisle, handed the bride her phone, and it had photos and marriage certificates and text messages. The bride took off.
All right. Sounds legit. There you go. All right.
I want to go to one of those weddings.
Any one of those weddings would be much more exciting. I like weddings. I sit there and I get all emotional and stuff, But
you also cried during what movie was that?
It was the superhero movie. It's
Deadpool.
Deadpool
and
Wolverine. There's a lot to cry for during that. Okay. Back off me. Hey, if you're an electrician and you feel like, or if you want to be an electrician and you want to make some money, or you're just somebody who knows this, get the training, get the actual job. I'm talking about the only registered electrical apprenticeship training center in McHenry County, where you earn while you learn with a 5-year apprenticeship while you accumulate no debt. Sure, you know some things, But how about getting the official training and then getting a job with room for advancement? The industry leader in the training of installation of new green energy electrical systems, solar panels, vehicle charging stations, wind power. You'll be part of a team in a highly in-demand career. Hard work, gratifying work. Sure, you might know some of it, but get the training now and make a career out of it. And make bank. Local 117 of the IBEW is keeping the power on in McHenry and King County, and that can be you. It's not too late to sign up to be an IBEW Local 117 electrician, the only registered electrical apprenticeship training center in McHenry County, waiting for you at IBEW117.org. It's Ask a Boat Captain today. We're going to ask you the questions now, and it's your chance to win on Ticket Tuesday if you think you know boating. Tickets for you coming up after the Queens of the Stone Age. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. We are talking about boats today. It's Ask a Boat Captain. Walker's here from OTCRentals.com. You can rent a boat there, and Captain Megan is here. She'll get you on the Blarney Island shuttle, get you out to Blarney Island. It's not just rent boats for them to drive. You're saying that, like, if somebody wants to go out on the lake, the chain of lakes in a boat, but they're like, I don't want to drive the thing, or they're going to be drinking. You guys will cap at OTC. You guys will captain a boat.
Yeah.
Too.
So Megan has a list of captains that works for the island. I also have a list of a couple other captains that are available that do charters or fishing guides. But yeah, you can call someone and go, hey, I don't feel comfortable, or I don't plan on being able to walk at the end of this boat trip. We'll get you a captain for you. We can do bare bones charters up to 12 people.
So. Okay. So you and 11 friends get out on the chain. And we're doing that with Carbless. In just a few weeks, we'll start having people qualify to win for you and a friend, or a few friends, I guess.
Yeah, we can get a couple of people.
And then we're going to go around and sample Carbless at different bars on the chain, and we'll have prizes and some really good prizes with Carbless and stuff like that.
Same drink, different destinations.
There you go. Keep listening for details. We got sample Carbless delivered this morning here at the studio. Leah picked a bad day to be at home taking care of Nipple Dog.
No. I got a text from Frank. He said not to let you take it all.
Just have him DoorDash some to you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Leah. I don't know any.
I told him, I said, I will cut him. And he said, I don't doubt it.
I don't know who this Frank is. I don't, anyway. So if you want to get in on that and experience that, going out on the chain, OTCRentals.com, whether you're going to take the boat yourself or you want a captain. Somebody wants do you want to talk about prices on the air or give a basic? Because I'm like, if I'm listening, I'm like, I can't afford to rent a boat. I don't have boat money or whatever. What's like,
yeah, so we keep it really simple. Like, our tagline is, we make boating a cruise. All you got to do is show up. So the boats are fully fueled and all the safety stuff and everything's done for you. And so a 4-hour rental is $445 for our luxury tri-tune. It's $600 for 8 hours, and then all you do is pay for the fuel. So if you just go to the sandbar and open a cooler, you're looking at $15-20 in fuel. If you're bar hopping,
so that includes the fuel.
No, it's just a little bit extra because people do tubing during the weekdays. So if you want to take your kids out tubing, that fuel bill is going to be higher because they're going to be driving the motor the whole time.
Okay. So but the rental, if you would you say 8 people is 600.
So 11. If you do 11 people for 10 hours, which is our best deal, that's $700. So it's $62 a person.
$62 a person. You're out on the chain on a boat
for 10 hours.
Yeah.
So $6 an hour per person.
That's a deal. And you don't have to. And it's better than what do they say? If you buy a boat or the happiest days, buy a boat, sell a boat. You don't have to worry about owning a boat.
Yeah. So for like our boats, if you were to buy that boat, it's equivalent to renting the boat 23 times a year, every year for 30 years.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. And nobody takes their boat out that much.
No, not even close.
All right. I like this idea. And then what's a captain cost? If I'm going to go out and get this, me and like 6 friends, we're going to get our 8 friends, we're going to get a boat. We want a captain.
So there's 2 types of captains. Like we discussed, there's a 6-pack captains thing, which is about $40 an hour for a captain. And then there's 7 to 11, 12 people. And that would be the bare bones. And that's $50 for the captain and $25 for the first mate.
We got to have a first mate. All right. Done. Right.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Per hour.
Yeah. And because I don't need to own a boat or whatever.
No, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So if you want to know more, OTCRentals.com, with or without a captain. Very good. Captain Megan is here. We'll get a trivia question from you guys in a little bit here for Ticket Tuesday. But I'm going to give you a chance at the end of the show to if there's some things that you want to tell knucklehead boat drivers out on the chain.
Some hot tips.
Air your beef. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Right. And so just be ready for that. And you guys, your question is ready for Ticket Tuesday too, right?
Yeah.
All right. Your chance to win tickets with a question from our boat captains in just a moment. What else? The deal. I got to update you on the deal drop. We have 16 left. 16. They're going to be sold out. It's a $50 gift card for 15 Lakes Prime Steakhouse in Antioch. I have been there. It is legit. It is very good. If you go and it sucks, tell me I was lying to you. You're not going to do that. They have happy hour on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is a gift card, so you can use it like whenever. They're open Wednesdays to Sundays. Reserve a table. Check them out at 15lakesprime.com. Better yet, go for half price. Get a $50 gift card for just $25 right now. Go to the deal drop link at 95willrock.com. What else do I have? And the food. Have you been there, Leah?
I haven't been to the actual restaurant
and brought a steak.
Yes, I've had
delicious.
Yeah, which is it. My dad was a butcher, so like I'm very picky when it comes to my meat.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Incredible.
Anyway, it's good. They brought it all in and they just brought it in. Remember that day they brought it in? We just had little steak, little hunks
Do I
of steak.
remember the day?
Okay,
I dream about the day.
Little hunks of steak on little crostinis, and we're just having little tiny
little
steak
bite in my belly.
crostinis. And it was so good. We need to have them do that again. You want to go there and enjoy some of the steak? Deal Drop is live now at 95willrock.com. There are only 16 left. And when that is sold out, it is sold out. We do that every Tuesday. All right, 9:49. It is Ticket Tuesday. You're going to win first 3 people to text in the correct answer to this question. It's a boat captain question. You want to text the answer. Get it ready. Get ready to text 800-223-9510. And I'm thinking people that know it will be able to text it in quicker than anybody who is going to Google it or whatever. So you guys, they confab. They were very nervous about this.
Yeah.
This is the question we landed on. First 3 people to text in the correct answer to this.
The question is, how long do your children need to wear a life vest while on a boat?
So
at what age?
At what age
do they
wear it?
age out of
Like
life vest?
legally, they can take the life vest off.
Correct.
Of course, you advocate wearing it all the time.
Yes.
You have to say stuff like that because you're a boat captain.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
But
on a federal waterway.
At what age?
At what age is it not a problem? Well, you get a ticket under that if you got kids.
Yeah, it's $175 from the sheriff's department.
Boat cops.
All right,
That's
DNR
something we
is
see a
more. I
lot.
think.
At what age can they take that life vest off of their kids? 800-223-9510. First 3 people to text in the correct answer will win on Ticket Tuesday. We got Summerfest tickets. That's starting June 18th. Summer 99 and beyond. Night number 1 with Limp Bizkit and Cypress Hill and Mastodon tickets. 800-223-9510. All thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. We have many winners. So if you text in, if you were one of the first 3, you will get a text back that will say congratulations and find out what tickets you want. Many people got it right, but you will get a text back in the next couple of minutes saying you were one of the first 3 to give the correct answer. The question was,
at what age do your children no longer need to wear a life vest?
and a lot of people guess 12 because that's the license age where you can start driving a boat.
Alone. Yeah.
Right. But that's not, it's a little bit of a trick question.
Yeah.
Because the correct answer is
13. Once your child turns 13, they don't have to wear a life vest.
they don't have to wear a life vest.
Yeah.
You should put a life vest on your kid because things are going to happen. It's not your fault. Some knucklehead's going to slam into your boat. Your kid's going to fly into the water, and put a life vest on them. Make them wear a life vest. And if you rent a boat with Walker at OTC Rentals, do you have the life vest, or they have to bring them? But you have them.
So all of our boats are stocked with adult life jackets to the capacity of the boat, and then we size people based on their age and stuff like that, and we give you comfortable life jackets. So all the teenagers and stuff like that for tubing or just bigger children, neoprene life jackets instead of the horse collars that your grandfather put on you.
Yeah.
So it's breathable and comfortable. We go all.
So you have those.
I've had a 5-day-old baby on the boat was wearing a proper life jacket.
All right, good. So life jackets are provided. OTCrentals.com. And then Captain Megan, when we get on the Blarney Island shuttle, there's life vests on there, but that's the old orange whatever.
Yeah,
and we don't have to wear them.
Correct. Not unless she goes down.
Yeah.
Then
and
we'll
they're
pass
type
them
1.
out.
You don't want to wear those.
Yeah.
And have you ever had to tell people to put their life vests on?
I've never had to tell people to do that, but I've had people just say that they're nervous and they would like to hold on to one, or they would like to know where they are.
And you'll do that.
And we do that. And we do have children life vests as well on the shuttle.
And again, on the Blarney Island shuttle, you, for the most part, could walk. Duco one time walked to the island. Walker's walked to the island.
Walked to the island.
Yeah.
I think I'd walk to the island. It seems like it'd be daunting.
It's
a bit of
It's far.
Depends what shore you
It's a
come
mile
from.
away from
So
reality.
It's a mile. Yeah.
So from Apache, it's 1.2 miles.
So instead of mall walking with Phil, we could do Blarney Island walking with Walker, and we'll just put along on the boat and
There we
drink
go.
while you do it.
Oh yeah,
Walking
I mean, it's
with
like you
Walker.
bring
Yeah.
I got a floating coolers from Modelo they gave us.
Done.
Yeah,
But if you do it, you got to have a boat next to you so some idiot doesn't come speeding through and clip you or whatever.
that's
So
why I normally wear bright colors throughout the summer, so I
there
don't
you
get
go.
hit.
That's how I do it on the motorcycle. All right, very good. We do have winners for it. It was 13 was the answer. If you were one of the correct winners, we'll text you about your tickets. Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the Green Day Count the Beans helping us out on Ticket Tuesday. Leah's going to be out on the chain Thursday. Are you excited, Leah?
I mean, is that a question?
All right. She's going to be hanging out at Dingy's. It's another 95 Will Rock Find Your Beach Bar Tour. Stop with Corona. Your chance to qualify for the Cabin Fever Getaway. We got 450 bottles of Corona on special, and she'll also have some concert tickets for you to win. That's this Thursday. Dingy's on Lakeview Avenue in Fox Lake. To get there by boat, it's just go to Fox Lake.
It's on Nipper
And it's
Sink.
on Fox Lake. You guys,
No,
like,
Dingy's on Fox Lake.
Oh, yeah.
Alporto's
No, it
is
is.
on Nipper
Yeah,
Sink, yeah.
it's in Manila Bay.
you guys hurt my head because anytime I go out on the chain,
Comic
like
Con is one.
like people that go out on the chain know the chain, and they'll be on a boat. They'll be like, "Oh, we're just gonna blah blah blah," and I'm like, I have no idea what the hell you're
Yeah.
talking about. Is it as confusing as I think it is, or is once you?
So the land nav is where you get
Yeah.
it. So for Dingy's to the port, it's about a mile and a half, but by car it would be about 17 minutes.
So it's right because you got to go around all.
You gotta
The
drive around the
boat
water.
is more convenient.
It is.
Yeah.
Hop on the boat and go to Dingy's on Lakeview Ave and Fox Lake, or on Fox Lake this Thursday, and see Leah with Corona and 95 Will Rock. You guys, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for asking us to come on.
I will see you, around Walker, and we're going to do that carbless thing starting in about a month. We're going to be taking people out on charters on OTC rental boats and hitting some bars that have carbless and just having a good old time.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sure Dingy's and other places will be.
absolutely. Yeah. OTCrentals.com if you're interested in a boat or a boat and a captain. And now, Captain Megan, thank you for being here. If you want to get on the Blarney Island shuttle Thursday through Sundays at the Port of Blarney, which is now Mulligan's, there at Grass Lake Road west of 59. I said did you guys want to tell people stop being knuckleheads and give some reasons they're
Yeah.
knuckleheads? Do you want to do that? Or you were talking about if people want to get into being a captain, you want to go a nice route with this? Or
Oh,
what?
no. I mean, I was just going to go, you can just there's just a lot of resources, and just people took some time to just educate themselves with
If
boating
you take
safety
the NASBA
and-
course, you can do it online if you're over the age of 18. It's
Yeah.
$35. It's good for your life. You'll learn a bunch of stuff you didn't know you were doing wrong. So now you'll know why people are yelling at you.
And then you'll have a license to
Just drive your own boat.
Drive your own boat, and you're actually qualified instead of just somebody out there.
Yeah,
doing
so
it.
it's like having a learner's permit on the road versus.
And it's the
actual
basics,
driver's
like which side of the road to drive on, and like
What-
there are rules out there.
what the red and green markers mean.
Yeah,
and
I thought
horn
it was-
signals and stuff.
I thought it was like we're always celebrating Christmas in July when we're on a boat. Yay!
Yeah. Weird. They don't mean
I'm
start
on a
and
boat.
stop.
And
Very
what is
festive.
it's a website or just
Yeah,
Google
so
something?
so you can go NASBLA is NASBLA, or Google Boat Ed. It was like Illinois, it's boat-ed.com, I believe.
Okay.
But Wisconsin, everybody has their own program. You
You
get
can
it in your
do-
state.
You can do local. Did I get cut off? Oh
No, we're just playing a little
got
music.
scared. You can do local stuff too. So working with your local Marine units in Lake County or McHenry, your local Coast Guard auxiliary, and then there's also places out here locally that can do
In class.
in class, online, and in person.
Cool.
Like
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. If you want to know more, talk to these guys. You'll see them at the Port of Blarney.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you for
It's
having us.
OTC Rentals. Walker's there. OTCRentals.com. Captain Megan will be one of your captains on the Blarney Island shuttles, and the other captains. Everybody gets you out to the island safe. And don't use your phone. Stop taking pictures with your phone. All right.
Yes.
Right. All right.
It's 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
We're out at Blarney Island Friday nights throughout the summer, rocking the chain, and listen for details about that. We'll wrap up whatever the hell this is coming up next on Will Rock. I did not like. I think we should rent a boat sometime and have like a staff party on a boat, right?
Yeah, the answer is always yes.
I can be the captain. Or listen, we got
Okay.
that Carbless thing coming up too, and we'll be out on the chain with Carbless, and you don't even that we'll have your chance to win a rental with OTC Rentals with a captain and a party host, which will be like me or Leah or somebody from the staff. We're doing that with Carbless.
We're the party host.
Keep listening for details. We're the second mate or whatever. So tomorrow I will be in Vegas. You are going to be here. I will not be on Tom Tube. I will be sleeping or whatever.
Fair.
And then back Friday morning. Thursday is Everclear in Antioch. I fly in Thursday and going to go to Everclear in Antioch. I'm going to play an Everclear song coming up. We're coming up on that free concert day after tomorrow at the Antioch Band Shell. So we'll play some Everclear for you in a minute. So how's Nipple Dog? You going to be able to make it back tomorrow? Everything okay?
I got to make it in here soon. I have to come in to work.
The Hillbilly Station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All right.
Well, stuff to take care of too, but she's fine. She's like, did you hear her? While you guys were talking, did you hear her?
No, but I know that smell very.
I'm so sorry. I was
Leah's,
laughing.
It was not on the air, but if you ever see Leah's dog in person, it's not a dog. It's some kind of space alien pig hybrid, is what it is.
Oh my gosh! Stop! She almost died.
She's so sweet, such a sweet dog. All right,
she really is. They even said they were like, she is the sweetest dog.
All right. Anyway.
Worth every penny.
95 Will Rock's deal drop is still active at 95willrock.com. We got 15 left. If you want to go get awesome steak dinner, half price, $50 gift card for $25, there are 15 left. You can go to 95willrock.com/DEAL-drop. Deal drop. Find it at 95willrock.com. There are only 15 left. When they're gone, they're gone. I'm watching them trickle away. I'm going to get mine right after the show. So go check that out. Have a great day. We're going to get out of here. The delightful Jen Mar coming in next. Be nice to each other. 95 Will Rock, the rock station.
A-holes.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.